at this time. So
Recording. And now we can go back and watch these if we forget specific stuff. Anyway, yeah, you all freed the mine from hobgoblin evil. By hook or by crook, you got them out of there. Blew them up real good.
Wait, which was it? Was it hook or crook?
I think you hooked them more than crooked them.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. I just want to make sure.
Let's just be on the same page about the hooking or crooking.
And the crooking.
So you all are on your way to Glenvale-on-the-Water from the town of Mossover. Oh, do I have Roll20 up? I don't. I'm not even on
Hey, Dan, I think you should have Roll20 up.
Yeah,
though,
I should have
right?
Roll20 up. Yeah,
but you should have it up, right?
It's better if the DM does.
I just like seeing the map because it's a cool map.
Here we go. Yeah, if you want to bring up the map of Gravel. It's very small, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really small when we do it, though.
That's lame.
I just love how all these tokens, they're all like nice art, and then Gerard is like this MS Paint like nightmare.
That he didn't even draw. He just was like, this is what I'm thinking.
It's very good.
Okay. I'm getting into World Anvil and I'm going to give you all a link if you want to look at that. Better, prettier map.
I do want that.
Copy. But you all left at night, right?
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, we did because
Yeah.
we blew up the shit and then we left.
You skedaddled.
Blew it up with my body.
Zoom chat has the World Anvil link.
Good.
I'm going to say you guys drove a couple hours and needed to pull over to rest along the hard-packed path of this black line here.
Who's Spencer? This person is like all up in the chat.
Oh, that's my brother.
You
Wow.
son of a bitch.
Wow.
Because when we had the off week. Oh no! I ran. The last time I ran something in this was I ran the Ivy Manor.
Oh yeah.
On this map with Sherman and my brother Matt. It was a 2-person jobber.
You're using our asset environment for your side hose?
So essentially, yes. I had run Ivy Manor for a one-shot with Jimmy, Colt, and Dylan and Jarek one week.
Oh, so it was already here.
Everything was already loaded up. So
I accept.
Yes.
Something's going on. Let me smell your
dick. 4 or 5 in the morning.
Digital dick. Yeah. So.
Oh, dick.
You smell those dice, Dan. Where they been?
Well, actually, you all can answer me this. Do you want to push through the night to get to Glenvale-on-the-Water, or
are we? Do we?
I don't feel like we're in a rush.
Yeah, I don't. Let's go sleep in some nice trees.
Yeah,
it's pretty level grassland, some odd hill here or there. So not so much trees, but you can find a hill to kind of like go behind so that you're not completely visible by the road. And you all set up camp and take a nice little snooze. Upon waking in the morning, something's missing.
Uh-oh.
It better not be my fucking Bone Joe. Is it my Bone Joe?
It's not your Bone Joe.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
then I don't care.
It's in fact Gerard and the whole car
Where's our car?
and Moto.
No, not Moto.
Moto's gone too.
I don't trust Moto with Gerard.
He's going on a joyride so he can go hit on that bitch.
Which bitch?
That
Oh, the
was
one
Moto.
you tried to give that sword to?
Mhm. Yeah, you tried to give our loot to.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So you guys are on foot to get to the rest of the way.
Call an Uber.
Yeah, we have phones, right? Fantasy phones.
Nope, not yet.
Fantasy movies.
Can we
with
roll?
fantasy
Can we roll
phones.
for Uber rates?
This is one of those situations like jumping to the moon where even if you roll a natural 20, I'm afraid I can't give it to you.
Well, then I guess I won't ask my next
I was
question.
just asking for the rates. Oh no, I just got this all over space.
What
Never
was
mind.
your next question, Alex?
Oh, hey, can I jump to the moon?
No.
What if I like really stretch?
What if I
Yeah, right.
really?
Yeah, so now y'all have to do something that you haven't
Walk on foot.
Yeah,
Walk
on foot.
walked on
anywhere.
foot.
These weird fucking.
Aren't we celebrities? Can't we just have some people carry us in a carrier carriage?
A
Carrier carriage.
carry-on?
No.
No.
Let me
Buddy's back, like
take a
Master
look at this.
Blaster.
So I'm guessing that you all got maybe a third of the way there. And to get to Glenvale, I do have a fucking mile marker. That's going to be about 50 miles.
Oh.
Do we have like a giant hawk like that? You know, like in Mordor, where they just pick us up and
Tyler, the Hawks are a proud and reclusive people.
have they
who
seen our shows? Have you seen our television shows? I mean, like,
They're not a taxi service for hobbits.
they should
Okay.
be so lucky. I know we're not hobbits. We're better than that.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Yeah.
We're celebrities.
You
Dude,
do
you're
have-
not a hobbit. You're a halfling. Have some fucking pride.
I guess my feet aren't very hairy.
That's right. You wax those daily to keep them fresh.
So I'm going to say it takes you probably like the day to get to Glenvale-on-the-Water.
Damn,
Wow.
50 miles. We're fast.
It's a lot of miles.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
It takes you a while. I'll say you get in like the sun has gone down, the stars are out.
Jaggy.
Song has come up long ago.
Jaggy.
Somebody left with a cup.
I'm gonna make some water. You freeze it. Let's fucking slip and slide halfway. Make this fun.
Is
Keep
this-
I mean,
Sorry.
she's talking to you. She said draggy.
Yeah, I'll make it icy, and we'll just slip and slide. It'll be an ice level the whole way.
Yeah. Yeah, the music is cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys tell me. Do you think you can make 50 miles in a day?
That's a lot. I feel like 20 miles a day is regular.
20 miles is about 6 hours of travel.
If
So-
we walked 12 hours straight doing 4 miles an hour.
Yeah. No, you're right.
A lot.
Okay. Yeah. So if you don't want to take a point of exhaustion and walk through the night, then you
Why don't we just take like 2 days, get a nice long rest in there too, and
Yeah.
we're all uppity up, and we sauntered the whole
And
time.
we're regular uppity too.
Yeah.
Remember, like 20 years ago, we like once bought horses. Those are definitely dead now.
Do they still have horse? Oh yeah.
In this world, I haven't seen a horse yet.
You haven't seen a horse yet. You've seen weird Cronenbergian Cronenbergian motorcycle creatures, but besides that,
It's like running around in the wild.
No, that was the warlock, dude.
Oh, you mean animals in this?
It's the
world?
motorcycle. You talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the- oh.
the Hobgoblin gang were riding living creatures.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were saying that's the animals we see in the forest.
No, I was just saying
what?
that's the
Let's grab
only-
one of those then.
No, those are special. They're just not willy-nilly out.
But what if we did want them?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. You too bad you burned the bridge of the only source you know where they really were.
What are you talking about? We didn't kill them.
I don't know. We're really charming. If we ask for forgiveness,
Yeah, we've got
or
great.
we just take it and murder.
Y'all could go back to the mine. That's the last place you saw Grip Tooth and Nail.
Can't go back.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt him. I like him. I hope he changes his ways.
What do you guys talk about on the way? Because you've got hours and hours of walking.
I think we were talking mostly about those non-horse motorcycle things and how it'd be nice to
Have one.
get some of those.
Yeah, definitely fuck all of that. Everything that they were about and just all of it. Like,
Yeah.
wow. Hate it.
Including the motorcycles, Draglin?
They were horrible. They were awful.
They do sound like there's
Yeah.
no way that you explained them that made me comfortable with how they might appear.
They were
No.
living beings that were wheeled.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
they're like natural and not.
I essentially see
time.
like hogs, like literal hogs, and it's just like a little bit of tough, wiry hair here, folds here,
Mm-hmm.
but then also in the shape of a motorcycle, and you got a little bit of rib cage and shit. It just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it reminds me of my wife. Am I right?
Ha cha 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 cha. To be fair, the wheels were big seed pods that they used. So
That doesn't make me feel
doesn't
bad.
help.
Well, are we talking like dung beetles type situation, or
No, they. I was thinking they'd be more tire shaped. Conveniently,
okay, that's fun.
that is fun.
Please draw this at some point.
Yeah,
That I can
yeah. Could you?
visually also
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
yeah, yeah. You got it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My mind's not making it good.
All right. So we made sure that we talked about that a lot
Yeah.
on the trip. That probably filled like what 15 minutes.
What do you
Yeah, that
think-
was about 15 minutes. The rest of the time, completely silent. Everyone just.
Do you think they like eat, or do you think?
I don't like to think about it, Per. I think that I like them dead better than anything.
Where would you put the fuel?
Right up its tailpipe, you know what I mean? Right up in there, Morty.
Deep, deep inside.
Draglin, you were particularly murderous this last encounter.
Yeah, I'm fed up. Nothing matters anymore. I'm fed up. Let's kill everyone.
Yeah, Dryland, you're such a. This seems so impulsive. You used to be so murderesque.
Yeah,
What-
I mean, and I used to have a clan that was alive, and now they're for sure dead. So who cares?
That makes sense. Here's what you should do. We should go to Glenview Park Bay.
That is what the plan. That's where we're going. Yes.
Yeah. But then we should everybody just get a bunch of ale. Everybody just drink. And then your problems, they're gone. It's magic. It's a magic
That
spell.
is
That's how it
your
works.
solution to everything, though.
It is a good solution. It's a one size fits all. It hasn't let me down yet.
Dragon's like, I don't know.
Well, we'll try it someday, Dragon. You'll feel better.
Okay, maybe.
Is anybody wondering where Gerard is, or worried about that?
Well, he
He'll
just
meet
came
us
in-
back.
Yeah, he just came in one day, so like it's okay if he leaves, right? Nobody asked him to be here, and then nobody asked him to leave, so that's life, baby.
You got that going. Two-way street. All right. Yeah, so by the end of the second day, you're making your way downtown and you're walking fast. And you think I'd say it's about maybe like 5:30 in the afternoon, and the sun is starting to dip down. It's a beautiful, like deep tangerine, starting to turn deep tangerine,
What color?
like a tangerine, like a
Orange.
like a citrus.
Oh,
Yeah.
sour.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's like comforting.
Comforting sour.
And you begin. What's that?
One more thing to talk about on the trip.
Mhm.
When we find Snag, how do you guys want to murder him? Like real slow and painful, or just like like
I mean-
flurry blows, like beat him to death? What do you think? Strangle him with a vine.
I think fast so that he doesn't have any. There's no tricks. He's tricksy. He's a tricksy
What if we just cut off his arms and then we don't have to worry about tricks?
Oh.
And then we can do fast or slow, or maybe
I
we
mean,
just
some spells are words only. You don't know. He's tricky.
cut his tongue out,
What
and
if,
we'll just go
like-
through all the things that he might use.
What if
magically.
what if I create water around his head and then he freeze it and then he suffocates?
Can
He
you create
sounds like
water
it.
inside of him?
Oh,
This-
yes.
We're getting into like Mortal
That'd be
Kombat
pretty good.
fatalities. I'm loving this.
Classic D&D creative problem solving.
Is this
Well, there
food
is
for
water
me?
in the
Oh,
body,
it
isn't
thinks
there?
so much.
Oh, that's amazing.
What is
The,
that?
water,
Thank you,
the
thank
body is 70% water. Let's freeze that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can anyone blood that?
Bloodbend. I got a little shrimp in here too. Love it.
Just think
I got-
about it. Just like dream about it and get a plan ready, and then we'll like all say it at the same time right before we see him. It'll be
Yeah,
like
that sounds
we'll put it in
heckin' dope.
just draw one.
So besides wanting to kill Snag, do any of you talk about like what you think he's doing, like what his aim is, or why he?
All I know is
you
I
might
get
have already talked about why he captured you guys, but
I didn't get paid royalties, so that's my biggest issue.
I mean, he must be gathering power. I mean, it seems like that's the obvious thing. We don't know how he sort of thralled the whole world with these stupid fucking viewing stations or whatever, but they're giving him power. It's something he wants. We need to take it away.
Yeah.
Agreed.
queso. That's what I thought.
Queso is in deep meditation.
Just chewing on some cheese curd.
Sure.
That's how he meditates.
One, where's Gerard? 2, why Moto? 3, where's my giantess?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Then 4, what the fuck is Snag?
So you don't think he's like a real creature? Is that what you're saying, Queso?
I don't know anything, Dane. The whole world has been turned upside down.
Yeah.
One thing he does know is that he doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
Not knowing is half the battle.
I was just gonna. God damn it! I was just
The
gonna-
unknown unknowns.
You guys are so cute. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is Mind Gel really hardened me.
Maybe he's
I want to kill.
maybe he's a mind flayer. Can we roll for?
Well, we did find Mind Flayer skulls, so that's canon now.
Oh, that is true. That is
The
true.
helmets were made out of mind flare skulls. Yes.
Maybe he is one of those, but those don't usually look human. I mean, he looks mostly human.
I mean, did you see how the teeth wiggled?
Do they wiggle?
I'm sorry.
He's got wiggly teeth, like they're tentacles, like he's hiding them, like he's wearing it's a really bad human
He's a
disguise.
regular
I
guy.
don't remember that. Like Men in Black. I remember that was a good one.
Yeah, exactly. He blinks with his eyes, but the wrong way.
Did you guys ever play that Octodad? It's just an octopus suit.
He was
I
out of
own it. I've
breath.
never played it.
It was fun.
Yeah, he was out of breath. Exactly.
Gills. He was out of breath. He was an octodad who was out of breath.
Those weren't eyelids; they were gills. That's right. That's right.
He blinks like this.
Yeah,
Tommy Lee Jones, great.
so good.
And then what about Queso brought up oh man,
Right,
Greta. I wanted to call her Gladys.
Bet you did.
Didn't she say she was coming here? Wasn't that the whole point? And then we were like, wait for us. And she was like, fuck you. And escaped.
I'm out.
something like that, right?
That happened, right?
Right, Dane?
I don't remember her saying she was going to Glenvale, but you have. I mean,
Because we were like, let's go together, and she was like, okay, and then she didn't.
that's
Well,
true.
why are we going to? Why would we be going this direction if not for her?
It's like the only place to go, though, right? Like it's where people would go if you want to go.
Where everybody knows your name.
So, Draglin's ultimate goal is to get down to her where her tribe was, south to Mount Gull. And the best path you have is through Glenvale-on-the-Water to.
Is that the name? Is it? It's not just Glenvale. It's Glenvale-on-the-Water.
Yeah, the full.
It's like
thing.
Carmel by the Sea is one.
Like a tribe called Quest.
That's right.
Typical thing, tempting slip back.
That's right. So to get to her stomping grounds, as it were, you got to go through Glenvale-on-the-Water to Ruggusant Falls. And that's the best way, unless you charter a boat and go through Lake Serpent and go all the way around.
Why is it called Lake Serpent?
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
We have a map, right? Like we
Yeah,
don't
you
not
have this map.
Oh, I see it. It's big. I thought it was going to be small.
Yeah, because our whole point is that we're gonna go there, take this orange path, and then go down through the Whipperblade Plains to Ruggusant Falls.
Yeah,
Ruggusant?
Ruggusant.
Ruggusant.
We
That is our plan currently.
current plan.
I figured Lake Serpent would be more like serpent-y, but it's not, and that makes me very worried. That's not why it's named that. It's something much more ominous, I'm sure.
Has it always been there? Was it there 20 years ago?
You know that a version of this lake was there, but you're not sure exactly.
Because our whole deal is that we remember the old map, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So it's not quite right.
The biggest. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say it's not like we traveled a ton. Like we didn't go super far on the old map.
Well, technically, what's his name? Feo is from the city of Levin.
That's right.
Oh.
So he.
And to
he
be
would
clear,
know-
that's not the city of 11. It's just Levin.
It's just Levin.
Okay.
And so he's traveled a fair bit.
That makes sense.
Or you could say run away a fair bit.
Or you could not say that.
Or you could also not say that. Queso is he's a walker of the earth and may or may not have experienced the different parts of Gravel.
Oh, wow.
And then of course, Alstramary, you have your swamp.
Top left.
That's right.
Well, then that covers a lot more than I realized because Levin's super far away.
That's true.
Left, your bottom right. So that covers a lot.
Mhm.
Okay.
Almost like all four corners. Very, very nearly.
Wow, that's weird.
Because where is Keitha from?
Jeez.
Queso walks the earth. Queso
Okay.
has no past.
A nomad.
Okay.
And pre this, Dragon's only been 2 places.
Yeah. Her village and Greenwich. Man, of all the things I regret, it's naming that town.
Greenwood.
Not that bad.
Sandwich?
It's really not that bad.
I know, but I could do so much better. I can taste it.
Well, but you did because Gravel is great.
Gravel's such a good name. I'm so happy with it. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It strikes the tone
It does.
like fantasy and like heroic
Yeah.
feelings. Like
And vague European-ishness.
Yeah. That's right.
It's vaguely European.
Great. So as you are walking and talking about all these things, or
The names of our cities, towns, and states.
that's right. Yeah, I think that you guys piece together that really the biggest change to the map is the giant black hole that's happening.
Big change, pretty big change.
Pretty big change. You know that Lake Serpent actually connected to the wider ocean at one point. There was a strait that led to the ocean from the lake. And that has been busted wide. You can see from this map that it's been kind of busted wide open, and there is a shipping route through the lake and past the aberration to the open ocean. But as you are going through the pretty flat plains, you can see you can see the Bishop Ridge to your right. Fairly regular, like mountains, kind of jutting up on the horizon, and you begin encountering patches of farmland, obviously cultivated fields. You see wheat, you see potatoes, you see food. You also see a strange, not strange, but like a hard to identify green leafed plant, like with kind of wider leaves, a little closer to the ground.
I eat it. I eat it.
It's hideously bitter, and as you chew it, what part of the plant do you eat? Just the leaves?
Just I mean, does it have a flower or anything like that?
No flower, but it has a pretty fleshy stem.
Yeah, I'll eat it all.
As you're chewing through it, you find it really difficult to bite through the stem. It's a really tough stem, but you're able to hark it down. Give me a Constitution check there.
Uh-oh. This is how well you react to poison.
Hey,
right?
you guys, just so you know, if you're going to try to make a spirit out of this, don't use the stem.
That's the spirit.
Hey.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
Oh yeah, you as you're walking, you don't notice anything different right now. Your tummy gives a little burble.
No,
He's gonna shit himself.
I was going to say, I have this coming
Yeah,
It's fine.
on multiple levels.
Everything's fine. Nothing's bad. Everything's fine.
So wait, I'm gonna pick some of those leaves and bring them with me then.
Okay. Yeah, I mean these are like fields and fields of these plants. So it's not like a strange on the side of the road type plant. These are cultivated by farmers.
Okay, I'm going to steal a satchel of these leaves.
Just the leaves?
No stems. Fuck you, not the stems.
Get those stems out of
If
here.
everybody's going sort of buck wild on this, I want to roll a survival check on like, what is this?
That'd be a nature check.
A Oh, I'm worse at that. Never mind. I
Still
felt
make the
survival because I'm
check.
good at surviving.
You can still make a check.
No, it's fine.
Can I do
I'm good at survival. I'm not good at nature.
Oh. Yeah, I mean anyone can make a check if they want.
Dane, if I wanted to become a mixologist, what kind of check would I make to figure out what this would go into drink-wise?
That'd be an intelligence check.
May I roll a?
Yeah, by all means.
By one means, the means of me rolling this intelligence check.
Alstramir, you recognize this plant.
Fuck.
Yeah, you think it would make a really great additive to like a Bellini.
What?
A Bellini.
Oh, I thought you said a Bellini, and that sounded very offensive.
What? What do you think?
Like bulimic? A little Bellini.
Oh, no.
No.
A Bellini is like champagne and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
It's
cultured.
real silly.
I mean, that's
I just thought of the silliest drink I could possibly think of, and
It's
Bellini is Huh?
Sambuca.
Silly.
fun
a
to
pretty
say.
good one too.
I don't know what it is, but I love saying it.
Sambuca.
Bellini is hilarious too.
Yeah. So you,
Canon now.
Alstroemer, you recognize this plant to be a fibrous plant known as rami that is processed that can be processed into what's the word?
Alcohol?
Not thread.
Oh, cool.
Textile.
Super fibrous.
Yarn.
Yeah, textiles like cloth. It gets turned into cloth.
So you could drink it, you can knit it.
Wait, we'll drink it.
Yeah, if you put it in stuff.
I guess so.
I
I mean, it has plant
Garnish.
juice.
Garnish, yeah.
The garnish. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I take some because I was afraid it was poison and I might need to make an antidote for Bayo later. And then I braid some into my hair.
Oh yeah, that's pretty. You're coming up as you're going through these fields. You're seeing farmers working in the fields. It's the end of their day. The sun's starting to come down. Tangerine sky, as I said.
I try to sell some of these leaves to these people that we see.
If you talk to them, they just say, "Stop touching the rami," and then go about their business. Real straightforward farmer folk.
Oh, okay.
They called it
Wow.
rainy.
Yeah, rami. I don't know how you actually said it, but when I looked it up on the internet, it's spelled Ramie. So
That's how it's spelled in your
That was
universe.
close.
no,
Is it a real thing?
yeah, it's a real thing.
What's he saying?
Cool.
It makes like a kind of a linen, like a coarse linen type of thing.
Plant of the nettles family
You're a nettle.
in Asia of vegetable fiber.
Are we in Asia?
Noted for its length and toughness. Very cool.
There you go. I didn't want them growing cotton. So I found an alternative.
The things we do for
Oh my
love.
gosh, yeah. Just edit that part out.
What?
Just edit that out. Just edit that out.
Edit it out. Fix it in post.
Oh,
Will
we're talking
you
about it too much
remember?
now. Oh.
There's no slavery in D&D.
Oh my God! What are you guys doing?
That's probably not true.
Probably is.
That's definitely true. What is Moto? He's like a mechanical
Odo
slave.
wants to.
Yeah, he seems very happy.
He is happy with us.
Yeah, he's
Love
super
it. He's
into it.
very nurturing. He's like a nanny bot. He wants
Like a.
Anyways.
As you're walking by, you're walking along the road. There's a muddy ditch next to you.
You're a muddy
and
bitch.
you come up to a
Also-
curve in the road, and you start hearing a howling from the
Oh.
ditch.
I run over there with leaves in hand.
You see, kind of like flopped in the ditch, a muddy, gross-looking dude with a long, gross beard, like dirty gray and brown and matted hair on top, and he's got a crazed look in his eyes. He's wearing what seems to be like potato sacks, and
I love it.
he's
Hi,
just
Donovan.
moaning. He's just, whoa!
Hey, relax. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Ronaldo. It's okay, Donovan. It's okay. What's his other name? Yeah, he's a trash man. There's only one trash man in
He
existence.
grabs you by as if you get close enough for him to grab you.
What was your question, Dane?
Do you get close enough to him for him to grab you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to shove leaves in his
You're
mouth.
like, hey,
So he gets real close, and he grabs you by the lapels, like this area, and you can see that he's missing most of his teeth, and this not to be Sir Donovan, the trash knight.
What is the breath like, dude?
Oh, it's,
Wait, this is or it isn't?
this is not.
Okay.
It was insinuated by Feo that this was, but
Uh-huh.
in fact, this is not that man. And he, in a hoarse whisper, says, the shadows are creeping."
They do that once
Are
a day,
Are you
generally.
good?
called nighttime.
We're just in the middle of. We're just on a path, right?
Yeah, he's a crazy man in a gutter.
Doesn't look like he has anything.
There's definitely a fermentation to his breath. You don't know whether that's his natural stomach acids or whether he's drunk, but he's a muddy, matted, disgusting mess. And his eyes are bloodshot and wide, and he's making crazed sounds. And
Hey, buddy, you look like you could use a drink.
the shadows.
Where, like, do you live, bud?
Ah! And then he
To
flops
nowhere,
back.
huh?
He flops back into the mud and just starts rolling around.
Oh, hey, buddy, would you like a shower?
He doesn't seem to
Care.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if he's
Sure.
enthralled in any
Yeah.
specific way?
Oh, that's smart.
18.
18.
Hey.
You cannot tell that there are any particular enchantments about this man.
He's probably just drunk. Cool.
Can I Vulcan death grip him or something?
You want to knock him out?
Yes.
Yeah, give me an unarmed strike. So you knock him in the temple.
Well, no. Well, I don't want to kill him. Like,
No.
I want to-
A non-lethal knockout. Sure.
Okay. Like, I just want to pressure point him or
Yeah.
slowly choke him. So
Do
Do you have,
doesn't
do you have
go his
stunning
way.
strike, Queso?
I do.
Yeah, so you'll stunning strike him. Try and stun him.
Very cool. I feel like I
Interfere with the slow key in my pawn side. So I'm just doing a punch kick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't even have to hit him very hard. You have you see the kind of indent of his temple so well, and you just kind of give him a side of the palm pop, and instantly his eyes roll back and he's just flops into the mud.
I do create water and I clean him off while he's unconscious.
Yeah, he doesn't look too much better clean, but at least he's not howling and he's not completely covered in mud.
Can I try to brush his hair and break some flowers in it?
Yeah, you want to take 5 minutes and try and fix him up a little bit?
I will also play him a lullaby to hopefully give him some better dreams.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you're
Well, we really, from murdering people to taking care of the homeless, we really.
yeah, it's a fast swing.
I miss Donovan so much. He's my favorite person. And I don't know where he is.
What about Eben? You were in love with Eben.
Evan's my favorite not person.
Oh, yeah, ethereal being.
Dirt wizard.
Of all the dirt wizards.
Did you have multiple?
He's the only dirt wizard. I would like to plant some seeds in him and watch flowers grow out of his beautiful dirt.
So
PG-13, please.
Huh?
Keep it PG-13. My
Oh
God.
my God.
Plant the seeds of love.
So as you guys are kind of taking care of him, you kind of get a feel for this guy. He's rather skinny. He's kind of knobby underneath those clothes. He's probably in his early 60s, early to mid 60s. He's an older guy.
That's old.
He's had a hard life.
Oh, poor fella.
Poor dude.
Yeah. Do you want to carry him with you, or what are you doing?
Are there any farmers around? Do they have a cart I can see?
No, at this point the sun is starting to go down, so you'd have to carry him.
Do they have a local insane asylum or something? We could.
Not that you know of.
Okay.
Can I see a cart, Dane?
Make a perception check.
That's what I want. Okay, there we go.
Like a very round
That's what I
rock.
want.
Yeah, could we strap him to the top of a rock so he can always be with the sun
and
or something?
Board.
You want to tie him down to a rock and have a
No, the rock would go underneath, and then we put a board. We're gonna invent the wheel, literally.
Okay, so you're too proud of that perfect stunning strike that you made earlier. You're just you're feeling like a big man, and you just look to your left, look to your right, and say, "There ain't no carts here."
All right. Well, does someone bigger than me want to carry his stinky body?
I mean, I'll take the feet. I know they're the smelliest part. I don't mind carrying them.
Okay. Well, I'll help.
Yay!
All right. So between the two of you, you are dragging this old feller along the path, keeping his loose-fitting burlap clothing from dragging in the mud too much.
I gotta keep them clean.
And you come up to a site. I didn't make this nighttime because I didn't know if you guys were coming at nighttime, but
Thank you.
this is kind of the site you see. I did this on my iPad.
Hey, it's beautiful.
It's so those are mountains in the background. They kind of look like haystacks, but those are supposed to be mountains.
Spinning for me still?
Is this your impressionist
Oh,
period?
there it is. Hey.
This is the best I could do right now. It's a little blurry. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's good. I like it.
So you see in front of you a fairly large city. The foreground are the crops, and then you see kind of a loose collection of low-lying houses, and then farther off on the other side of the river, there seem to be more like 2-3-story buildings and a giant windmill in the middle of them all.
I love it. I hope the windmill is good and not evil.
Since it's kind of nighttime, you do see that each point of the windmill has a bright light showing from it, and those lights.
Watch out, it's an anglerfish windmill.
It's slowly spinning even at night without too much wind, but it's slowly spinning. But there's like a neon kind of light going down to the center on each sail of this windmill. But you estimate this windmill to be probably well over 10 stories tall,
Oh, wow.
with a bright blue glass dome on top of it.
It might be evil. I'm afraid it's evil because it's very big and like all the cool glass work has been snags evil stuff.
So there's nobody here?
As you're walking in, you come up to the first kind of like collection, more hardy collection of houses or buildings rather. And there is a young girl leaned up against a lantern post that's casting a yellow light, probably an oil lamp of some sort.
Excuse me, miss, we have your uncle.
She says, "Oh, him? No, he's not my uncle.
Lost uncle.
Well, welcome, folks. Welcome to Glenvale-on-the-Water. My name's Sarah. I'm here to show you around."
What?
Oh,
Hi, Sarah. What do you want us to do with your
She's
uncle?
around.
Hold on.
You can
Wait.
just leave him there.
Wait. Just hold on a second.
What?
No, honestly, everyone, I had made the reservations 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. We're not there yet, right? That's not where we are.
Yeah, you're at Glenvale. This is Glenvale-on-the-Water.
This tiny thing?
No, it's big. They're big buildings.
Oh, I guess I'm sorry. I got confused. I thought
The windmill's 10 stories
Yeah.
high, he said?
It's farm in the front. It's like
Business in the front.
and
Here,
farming.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you guys the
I
rough.
misunderstood.
I'll give you guys the rough map that I laid out.
Yay.
So on this map, you've just come through. You're on the very bottom right-hand corner where the road is
Mud
leading
fork.
off.
It's taking a long time for my pictures to load. There you go.
There you go.
We're at the bottom, you said?
Mud Fork's where I'm gonna live.
The bottom right-hand corner is where you're walking into town. The mill is on the other side of the river. You can see this is a forked river.
Yeah.
And this girl, Sarah, is standing right outside of the area, which you'll know to be the Reeds or East Mill.
Sarah, her name's Sarah then.
So sorry, you just want to take this guy? That's what you said?
No, you can just leave him there. I've seen him around. He's just a crazy nut. He's just a crazy old man.
Hey, do you like shadows? Are you aware of the power of shadows?
I don't take what you're meaning here, but sure, shadows are cool.
Lock it in, Champa.
You get the feeling that she's maybe like 14 or 15. She's a younger girl. She's wearing like leather bracers. She's got a green.
She's edgy.
Green hooded cloak on. She's got a little dagger at her hip.
Oh, yeah.
She's got the laced up boots.
Hell yeah.
The whole 9 yards, and she's like, no reservation required. I just provide my services to in visiting folks to Glenvale-on-the-Water. I know this town like the back of my hand, and I'm here to show you all around.
I grab her wrist with the back of her hand towards
Make a dexterity save, please.
Can I also, if I see him doing this, I try and smack his hands away.
Okay, so we're going to do a 3-way dexterity contest. Feo, make a dexterity save. Jimmy, make a dexterity check. And then she's going to roll.
Well, they're 9 either way.
You guys are dead in a dead heat?
No, I did a dex and I did dex save. I'm not rolling very good this time.
Oh my god. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you two fail.
So before Feo even knows it, the dagger is up to Feo, or before Queso even knows it, or Feo at this, for that matter. A dagger is gently pressing into your throat. Draglin has grabbed your hand, Feo, and there is a tense moment as everyone realizes the situation, and she deftly flicks the dagger back and into her side and says, I am beg my pardon, sir. You kind of snuck up on me with that one, and I'm used to defending myself. Just another reason I would like to offer my services to show you around Glenvale, a beautiful city, of course, but does have its pitfalls here or there.
Of course. Hey, I am sorry. That was a total misunderstanding. I take a few steps back.
I also say under my breath at Feo, don't touch people.
I turn to Draglin and I say, okay, I'm going to cast Mage Hand.
What are you doing with it?
I would like to grab her wrist and point the back of her hand towards me.
What are you looking for?
I want to see how many. I want to see if there's any distinguishing marks. I want to see how many freckles there are. And I want to ask her how many goddamn freckles are on the back of her hand.
Oh, because she did the back of her hand comment.
Yep.
Yeah. So she like struggles against this. It's 10, no more than 10 pounds. So it's not hard to resist. But you get a pretty good look at the back of her hand, and she's like, listen, mister, I really don't know what your aim is here, but I'm just trying to help you all out. So if you could stop trying to assault my person, I would really appreciate it.
I am just trying to understand your person.
Ooh, she went away.
Well, let me tell you, my name is Sarah. I'm born and raised here in Glenvale. I've grew up on these streets, and it's nothing makes me happier than to help out new folks coming into town. And if they could spare a coin or two by the end of it, then that would just make me the happiest girl in all.
Here's Sarah. Here's 2 gold pieces. So your services are rendered.
She does a deep bow. She does like one of those like deep bows.
Now,
says,
do you just
thank you, sir?
Of course. Do you help everybody who comes into town? You sound like you were waiting for us.
I mean, as many people as I can, but if you are the first ones to come upon me, then I'm here to help you.
Gotcha.
But what time of day is it?
It's probably around like 6 o'clock, so it's starting
PM?
to get
Okay.
PM. Yeah.
So I want to be clear. We're not special to you.
I mean, any person visiting the great town of Glenvale-on-the-Water.
I would like to unscroll the painting of us at the bar.
What do you got there, sir?
Are you familiar with the shows? Have you seen the
The shows. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
from the Channel House.
Mhm.
I've partaken in a show or two.
Have you seen this one? Have you seen this one with these people?
She squints in the dim lantern light and says, "No, I can't say.
Oh, really
Can't say
missing
that I
out.
know that one."
We
Yeah.
are gonna want to see that Channel House. So as long as
that's-
this tour takes
Oh,
us there,
of
that's gonna
course.
be
We
great.
have a beautiful 3-screen Channel House
A lot,
here
probably.
in Glenvale-on-the-Water. It's a really a sight to behold.
Is there another Glenvale that's off the water?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. Do you have like a town council? I'd like to talk to them about this. The name
It's
of
a
this.
lot.
town.
Maybe the tour first.
Yes,
Oh.
perhaps I can tell you all about the history of Glenvale-on-the-Water as we walk through the beautiful East Mill, also locally known as the Reeds. And as you're walking down the road,
Before we go, can I ask
oh yes,
Sarah?
yeah,
That it?
Sarah. Mhm.
Can we have a cart or something for the stinky?
I-
He's not too heavy, but
Yeah, are we taking him? Why did we take him?
Because he's her uncle and she doesn't know it
That's
yet.
not my uncle. That's
You-
not my uncle.
Look,
He's
look.
just a crazy old man I've seen around. He's a drunk. I would leave him where he.
How
Sarah,
far
the
did we
more just-
take him?
What?
How far did it take us to get him here?
Uncle.
You probably walked at least like 20 minutes with him.
Oh, okay.
This is our spring man now. I love him. We need to protect him. I braided
Can we-
his hair. He's coming with us. That's how it works.
Well,
Sarah,
if
or-
you're looking to fix him up, I guess we could take him to one of the local taverns. Maybe they'd be able to help him out.
I mean, generally taverns don't like people who are incapacitated.
That's what
Sounds
it's-
like we can pay for a room. I don't know.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sounds like Draglin wants to get rid of our stray man, so
I mean, maybe he's fine. He's not standing. You two are carrying him. It's real inconvenient.
yeah, that's why I wanted to be able to at least roll him or dump him at a place that he can sober up, or I don't know.
I mean, how about this? How long's the tour?
Just as long as y'all want it.
How long is sort of the average, I guess? Is it under an hour?
It depends on what y'all want to be seeing about Glenvale. If you want the ritzy side of town, then that would probably take about an hour in and of itself. If you want to see around the Reeds, that might be about an hour, sure. And I don't generally go in for Mud Fork myself. But
What is that?
if you had a little extra coinage, then you might be able to persuade me. And she does like a wink and like one of
Hold
those.
on, but what is that though?
I want to see Mud Pork.
Mud Fork?
Yeah, I want to see it.
What is it?
It's I'd say it's the more rundown part of town, I guess. Not officially sanctioned by Mills Head, our government here, but
oh great. So now I know who to talk to about the town name.
So and I lean over and say, "It's a slum."
I think the good Mr. Half Elf or Halfling here is right bang on the money with that one. Yes. Mud Fork is our slum. Yes.
All
So-
right, I trust you with my life, Sarah, because you're like cool and shit. You're like real fucking hip. You got a knife on Theo, so you earn my respect. Let's go.
Oh, what is all your names, by the way? This is Feo and you, Miss.
Oh, me. I'm the only miss. So,
That's not true.
like, oh, that's not the question at all. Huh? Ulstramary, flower water. At your
Ulstramary.
service.
What an exotic name! My goodness, we get so many people from so many parts of the world here, but that's the first time I've heard that one. So color me impressed.
You make it sound like a joke.
Mine. It's not a family name. It is mine.
It's yours. Interesting.
Ulster Mary Flower Water, the first and only.
Well, I'm Sarah, and I think I'm the only Sarah I know.
What's your last name?
Yeah.
Sarah Gibbs.
Do you like guitars? I'm just kidding. I don't ask that.
No, but I like lutes.
Oh, my name's Draglin. I'm Draglin.
Miss Draglin, are you by chance from the Star Clan?
Why?
We have one of their offices here in Glenvale-on-the-Water.
Nice.
Okay, let's go there first.
Oh, they'd be closed up at this point.
That's okay.
All right. Well, what are we doing first? Because if we're going to drop this man off, or we're going to the docks, I suppose. I didn't see. Not many of the tourists are interested in the docks. I got to be honest with you.
Okay, but what about the Dragonborns?
Yes, the Dragonborns work there at the office of the Star Clan. Yeah.
Where do they go when they're done with that?
I don't know.
Well, we gotta go there.
I don't keep tabs on every person who lives in the city.
I mean, I mean, we gotta go immediately. And I'm looking at everybody else like we gotta go.
I assure you, Miss Star Draglin, that they'd be there bright and early tomorrow morning.
That's not good enough.
Is there a point in having a tour in the dark?
Well, there is quite a lively nightlife here at Glenvale-on-the-Water. So if you...
Tell me to the flashiest stage.
Oh.
I have arrived.
She is arriving.
You're carrying a muddy miscreant. I don't know if you're quite ready for the jaded chalice at this point, sir.
I dropped the uncle.
Oh,
You were holding him?
no. Me and Kate one leg. Drop the one
That
leg.
doesn't sound like something Feo would do.
Like
Fair enough. That's better. I don't want to smell like it anyways.
You're not helpful.
So let's go drop this drunkle off at a booze lodge and then say don't give him any more. He doesn't need it, but also like probably going to. So not too much.
Honestly, he looks more ripe for Fox-McGraw, the dive bar in Mudfork, but it depends on where you want to go and how much you want to spend.
I want to go to the Jade Rose and I want to perform.
Oh, the jaded chalice. I could see how it got switched up in your mind, though.
Yeah, it happens.
It does from time to time, sure.
All right. So
It seems
So
like
let's go. He's heavy and stinky.
she puts her hands up. She puts her hands up and says, "We'll drop them at the frayed knot. They'll take most comers. Then we'll swing on over. We'll go over the bridge and we'll head over to the Silver Scales import-export business. And
It's a good name.
it'll
I
be
like that name. It's a
closed.
strong name.
What's that?
It's a good, strong name, I said.
where are we going there? That is a good name. Where are we going there?
What do you
To
mean?
the,
I don't know.
to the scales? You said
We're gonna look for my people. It sounds like they're actually here, and that asshole wasn't lying.
Oh, cool. All right.
Other Dragonborn.
I support you in this, and I will forego my performance until later. I will work on my vocal cords, and I gargle water.
Okay, great.
Oh.
Yeah, just you'll draw attention to us, and it'll be great. Like legitimately.
So she starts taking you through town. You're walking along the narrow streets of the Reeds. The district is officially named East Mill, she explains, but the Reeds is what it's known as by the locals. Most of these buildings are 1 to 2 stories. They're plain undressed wood. But you do see quite a few tallish towers coming from different places, as if they're a collection of different reeds poking up throughout the neighborhood. Sarah explains that these are serve as lookout towers for the various people looking for the different ships coming in and out, and kind of like to spot things that are happening in the city. She explains that the largest product created here are textiles, and the river is lined with various mills, like water wheels, to turn the machines that work the textiles, like making the thread and dyes and whatnot.
I appreciate green energy that you're using.
It's funny you mentioned that, and she points to the bright mill and says, over in Stone Run, they've got their own, I guess it's some kind of arcane energy that comes from the mill. And you notice that as you are crossing over this bridge, it's a really nice looking bridge that is actually lit by like a blue-white light. They're blue-white light. It's
Lit
fucking
down.
lit, bro. Fucking lit. But not only that, but the numerous 2-3 story buildings on this side of the river they have like that kind of blue-white light coming from either inside or the street lamps or something. And she explains that this whole section of the city is run by the mill here. In the reeds, we generally use the good old oil lamps and things like that to run our stoves. And
Have you ever been inside this mill for any reason?
oh no, Mill's Head's not a place for someone like me.
Oh, but could we get in? Would you be able? I have some more coins. Could you get us into this mill?
Well, I believe they have a public affairs office if you needed to talk to somebody at Mill's Head.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to them about the name of the town, but if I also wanted to see if it wasn't actually magic and it was just like slave labor in the basement.
Yeah, this mill is
that's run
by evil.
Yeah, I don't think it's
From
bad magic.
what I understand, it's run by a giant arcane grindstone that was brought
that
here
feels
by
excessive.
the town's founder. Excessive in what way, Miss Draglin?
I mean, a windmill. It's a windmill. It's not a windmill. It's a
For
regular mill.
conservation.
It's a lot.
Windmill.
It's a wind. You just need wind.
I don't
You don't need an
understand.
arcane thing. That's how windmills work.
Yeah, but they're generating a bunch of electricity. I mean, they're lighting stuff up with it and things. So it's got to be they're amplifying.
It's a little sus.
I still think it's slave labor. Let's go burn the thing to the ground.
Okay,
Can I
but
say-
we got other stuff to do right now.
Excuse me, my new friends. If y'all keep talking like that out in the middle of the street like that, you're going to get in quite a bit of trouble. So I'd keep it down if you're going to be talking about burning down mills.
Let's
give
go,
Sarah-
let's go to the Dragonborn place.
Just get stitches, Sarah. Be
I'm-
cool.
Hey, you
I thought you
gave me
were
2
cool.
coin already, and I'm assuming I'll be getting some more for going through all this trouble. But
I gave her 1 coin.
No, seriously.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's a copper coin.
We're improv people. We're just like coming up with skits for later. It's not real. What we're saying is just like it's art.
The guard is not going to really give 2 shits if you're talking about a skit or not. So
Watch your language, young lady.
Actors.
I'm not saying I'm going to tell them. I'm just saying if you say it out loud and they hear it, then you're going to get in trouble. So shut up and listen. Sorry about that.
We're writing a novel.
What's that?
We're writing a novel. That's it.
I think her point was that they don't care why we're talking crazy. We're
Whatever.
just
She
talking
doesn't believe us anyway. Let's just go.
Sarah, lead the
Doesn't
way
matter.
To Draglin's people, please.
As you're going there are you cross by.
Did she,
like,
Dane? Just as an aside, she. I
Mhm.
mean, like, did she? When I approached, like, did she seem any strange? Like, was there any reaction in that way? We didn't really do
To
anything.
the Dragonborn aspect, or what?
No,
Yeah.
no. None at all.
Just regular. Okay.
Yeah.
Dane, what are the stars on the map? Were those the lookout points, or?
No, those are places that I need to fill out later.
Oh, okay.
But to that point, we are going to the star that is on the docks, not the far docks, but the
Doc
docks.
Star.
And she, on this side, the buildings, from what you can see in the dark, seem to be a lot better built. They mostly are stucco, not stucco. What's the word? What's the smooth part?
Fucko.
No, it's not
Plaster?
stucco. Plaster. And painted in kind of pastel hues that are
Oh
hard
no,
to
we're
make
in a
out.
suburb. Get out of here!
We're in a
Everybody
suburb.
leave.
But you, instead of turning towards those buildings, you turn to the docks, and these are all warehouses and various factories and things. But she takes you almost all the way to the water, and you see a swinging sign outside of a fairly modest building with depicting, scales, like the what are
Justice,
these ones?
blind justice.
Yeah, the weight scales.
The Libra. It's the Libra symbol.
And it says silver scales import export in silver writing, and she says, well, this is where the Star Clan
Try and
sets
go
up
in.
shop.
As she's
The
talking.
door is dark, and the door is locked.
As she's talking, I'm just like trying to peer through the windows.
I
and, like,
really, I wouldn't. She's like looking around. If the guard, I must insist that you.
Sarah, go make a distraction. Make him look that way. I'm gonna pick this lock.
I don't.
Where's
I
the?
don't
No, just hold on. They're not here. Where's the nearest bar?
Yeah, it's tough.
The nearest bar is. So she says, well, it kind of depends on how much you want to spend, but I guess the nearest bar from here is either Illustrio Illuminists or the Jaded Chalice. But y'all don't seem quite the speed for the Jaded Chalice, so maybe we go to.
Sarah, the drinks are gonna be free regardless of where we go.
Let's-
Don't
I
worry.
mean, whatever the closest one is. I'm trying to find these guys at the bar they go to after work.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, yes,
Like, if you worked here, which bar would you go to at the end of your shift? Is what Raglan's trying to.
oh, if I was working here, I'd probably go to Mills Landing over in the Reeds myself.
Here we go. Here we go.
Dope.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right.
back over the river then.
That's not the
And-
one we just were at, right? The tavern we dropped off the man at. It's a different place.
Same place.
Oh,
Yay.
were there people in? Okay, well, hold on, because hold on.
Jimmy, you're in a big rush, so she's
Well, I'm in a
not
big rush, but I
questioning.
mean, if okay, so if that's the case, I would have seen there were no dragonborn in there when we went in.
The
true.
bar was hopping. So if you went in, you guys, I assume, just dumped him off outside.
No, we had to get him a room. That's what we were talking
Yeah.
about.
I
we had-
misunderstood.
Okay.
I think she misunderstood as well, considering the rush nature of your pleas.
Yeah.
So would you whoop retcon? We don't go over the bridge yet. We are outside of Mills Landing.
I mean, isn't it more realistic if we're dumb and we made that mistake and we have to walk back across the bridge?
Yeah.
Well,
we don't,
yeah,
we
okay,
don't deserve
sure.
a retcon.
from what I'm
That's-
getting from Jimmy, he
that's-
wanted to talk.
Well,
to
I just
people in the
assumed we
bar.
went in the bar. I didn't think we were drunk because we talked about getting this guy a room and not just leaving him on the street.
Yeah, but then I got fixated on either stealing something or playing music, so I no longer cared.
I want to pay for him to have a room.
All right.
Let's
There was
say
no
this.
transaction.
Unless
Well,
I specifically say it happens, it hasn't happened. So if you guys are assuming that things are happening, then clarify with me before we move on to the next thing.
So, Dungeon Master, where are we?
I'm assuming we're back at the Mills Landing,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
and
Let's-
Queso's looking to get this bemuddied old man a room. Okay, so you guys come outside to, or you come up to this tavern that's pretty hopping. There's a loud, boisterous singing happening inside. The lights are bright. You see pretty much every type of person in this bar. There's no bar on who's in this bar. Get it? No, no. Anyway,
What?
never mind. You see dwarves cheersing with big ale mugs. You even see a couple of like goblins scribbling and scrobbling around. A lot of kind of working class looking folk in their like heavy boots and leathers and things. Not so much adventuring types. You do see a couple of dragonborn, but they're none of them are silver. You see a copper and a golden here and there, but even maybe a chromatic or two, so like a blue and a green, and
A lot of different kinds.
oh yeah, no, they're all over the place, so you come into the bar. Behind the bar is a seagull Aarakocra tending bar and a seagull Aarakocra serving people around. You see there's a couple of Aarakocra seagulls, yeah. So they're
Like
bird people. They're bird people who have the head of a seagull and like the feet of a seagull with like kind of feathered human type hands and wings out their seagull wings out their back.
Do they?
They just
Are the mannerisms? Do they seem like assholes, or are they?
If you take a second, you realize that they're pretty familial with each other, and the bartender calls the server Hun and things like that.
And sorry to interrupt. When your internet went crazy, what did you do to fix it?
Nothing.
Legal people.
Charlotte's internet is down now. Also, I don't know.
Mine
Okay.
was down when I first turned it on, and then it came back up when I came back. So
Apparently, they're not.
I will troubleshoot with her. Thank you.
mhm.
Okay, yeah, I want to go. I don't know if you're done describing, but I want to go talk to this dragonborn.
Oh, sure.
Are they all together? They're just all separate, or
Yeah, everyone's peppered around. There's little knots of different people. Like there's a table of humans. There's like 3 dwarves who are all kind of like going into a drunken dwarven drinking song.
yeah. If there's like a group of a few dragonborn, I'll approach them.
Yeah, we'll say that the copper and the gold dragon are drinking together on a mantle on the side of the room. It's pretty like stuffed in here. Like people are ass to elbows. This is the hot spot. And if you all come in, the server Aarakocra says, welcome everyone to Mills Landing. I'll be with you in a second if you can find a spot. My name's Jill. I'll be helping you out this evening.
Hi, Jill.
Hi, Jill.
I need a strong.
If you want to go straight to the bar, my what's his name? I named him. Yeah, Craig's at the bar. He'll be able to get you drinks if I'm unable to. But yes, find a spot anywhere you'd like.
I asked, do they have lodging upstairs?
Oh yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Can we drop off the stinky bum?
This disgusting
up there?
drunk man that we're holding.
She yells over her shoulder in Aarakocra speak. I didn't look up what the language is.
It's I think yeah.
And from the back of the room, a head bobs up, and she says, "Caller will be able to help you out with whatever room you need. We're pretty slammed right now." And goes on with her big tray of frothy beers. And a younger Aarakocra walks up and says, "You'll be needing a room then, huh?"
Just the one.
Yep.
The finest, cheapest one you have.
One silver.
I give him 2, and I say, I don't know, point him in the direction of whoever takes care of teeth, because it's a train.
We don't have any dentists on the premises.
I don't mean here, literally, just like in town to say, go get that lumber pile.
So
taken care of.
this guy's probably like slowly waking up at this point, and he's like super groggy, and he's like, it's bright. He's having a hard time. He's really bleary.
Hey,
I
buddy.
boop him on the head.
You gonna boop him again?
Yes.
All right, I'm not gonna make you roll for it because he's already halfway there, and he's
Before he bloops him, we just want to say, "Hey, we're taking to a safe place," and then let him boop him.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't want him to have nightmares if he's already afraid of shadows.
So you give him a light bonking, and you're not able to read this Aarakocra too well because he has the head and face of a seagull. But his eyes do open up just a little bit wider and says, yeah, that'll be room 5 on the left up the stairs.
Great, thank you.
And he gives you a key.
Cool. And
So
I
while
take him up.
Yeah. While you pick him up and take him upstairs, Draglin, you make your way over to the 2 Dragonborn who are drinking, and they don't really give you any mind.
Sort of awkwardly walk up to them, and I like clear my throat. Excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know where the Dragonborn that look like me drink?
One looks at the other one kind of like grins and like does one of these, and like, Dragonborn that look like you.
Like I guess they're the traders. What the import exporters? Is that what you said?
Silver scale.
That's what I
The
said.
silver
Traders
from the
of the
silver
deed.
scales.
Silver scale. Oh, Lenny, didn't we have dealings with the silver scales a month or so back? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, I didn't get to know them, but my captain had some dealings with them. Are you looking for your clan, dear?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I haven't consorted with any silver dragonborn in ever.
Okay.
It's a big city.
Where's your captain?
Are you a sailor?
That's
Are
right.
you there?
Yeah.
Are you there with me?
just right at your shoulder?
I
Kale's like,
I didn't get a chance to say I was going to go talk to Craig, get a drink, so I'm just standing there until it's my turn. I figure I'm just backup for if she needs me to play a chord to emphasize a moment or something. Where's your captain? Brum.
We're on leave right now. Our captain's I couldn't say. Lenny?
But he's not at sea, right?
If he did, then I'll have to keel haul him.
Did you say kill him?
Keel haul.
I'm not a.
And
I'm not
as this conversation's happening, I'm kind of just like, okay, thanks. And I'm seeing that Theo's is going. I'm like, okay, thank you for your time.
Hey, do you guys like
awkwardly,
music? Hey, do you Dragonborn like? I kind of see Draglin kind of backing out of the conversation, and without skipping a beat, I just kind of like move forward into talking to them. And,
into their like little circle that their duo.
yeah.
And they're all And Lenny says to the other one, Bruce, I think this guy's kind of into you. And Bruce says back, like, is that right, Mr. Elf? Are you into me?
Hey, Craig, can I get an ale on Bruce for me? Yes, Bruce, I am.
Make a charisma check to get Craig's attention. He's a ruffled, feathered Aarakocra who's rushing around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Craig!
Let's see here.
What is
Unfortunately,
going on
you
today?
cannot cut through the din of this bright and cheerful room. But you do have your Bonejo on you.
Okay. I play my Bonejo.
How do you do this?
I with one-handed motion, reach behind my back, I swing it around, and I start playing, and I'm singing very loudly, Craig, I need an ale.
Make a performance check.
Okay, all right, there we go. Performance. I can't fail with performance. It's so fucking high.
Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Brum, bum, 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 bum. And just immediately the whole area kind of like comes just like quiets, and most faces like come and turn towards you, and you call out, Craig, I need an ale.
Mm-hmm.
And he like, yeah, okay. And then goes over and gives it to Jill, and Jill like comes over and says, well, you got everyone's attention. What are you going to do with it?
And I go, brum, 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 and it's on Bruce's tab.
And they both laugh. From the far corner of the bar, Queso, well, we're going to take a pause on that. Queso, you get up to the room. It's a fairly small room with a single bed. The bed is stuffed with hay. There's a feather pillow, though, so that's nice. There's a little bedside table with like a little dried flower arrangement on the bedside table. There's a small chair next to that. It's a serviceable room. It has a window to the street. And this guy's just like kind of like swaying. But it's clean, it's dry, and seems like what this guy needs right now.
So I dump him on the bed. I tuck him in. I don't kiss him on the forehead, but give him a light pat, and then light a candle, or if that's necessary. I don't know. Is the room dark?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that there were like some oil lamps from the hallway that was shedding some light. So you light him. There's a oil lamp on the wall that you're able to like.
Could we get more oil lamps for this room?
So this one's kind of like a sconce on the wall that's kind of bolted to the wall. But if you all have lamps on you and you want to like rent a room.
Yeah, well, I just would like to have this gentleman have an oil lamp in each corner of the room.
He needs nightlights.
I'm going to say that you don't know what's going on up there because you're in the middle of impressing an entire...
Yes, it was just a moment that I had to myself where I thought about the older gentleman.
Fair enough. Alex, are you around?
She is present.
I'm here.
Is there anything you'd particularly like to do in Mills Landing? I don't mean to interrupt your...
No, it's good.
Your 3D printing.
No, it's good.
No, it's good. It's good. It's fine. kind of
What are
have
you?
it all, so to
What
speak.
What are you working on right now?
Tyler
models.
printed a bunch of minifigs at the same time, which we
Ah.
haven't. But like, it's a cool concept because they should all like print the same speed, so printing more at the same time makes sense. But I'm not sure that all of them came out. So I'm washing them real quick and then I'll cure them, but that shouldn't take too long.
Are your hands blue?
They're
She's got
black.
gloves.
It's resin.
Okay, you wear gloves.
Okay,
You have to
so
wear gloves.
I think I'm gonna do a 5-minute break now, then, so that Alex can kind of get into that, and then we'll go into the next scene after that. So 5-minute break, everybody.
Is it my big performance? Is that the next scene?
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see if he finally fucking rolls good.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Rum-pa-pum-pum-pum.
Bum. Yeah.
How's your internet, Jimmy?
What's that?
How's your internet doing?
It's better. We paid for better internet, but for some reason Charlotte is not connecting right now, so I'm gonna help her figure it out. I don't know what the matter is. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, let's take a look here in a second. No, they don't. I'll just make this. For you. Oh no, the house is on fire. Oh yeah.
I'll do it now. I'll forget after game.
How's that new spot there, Colt? How's the puppers?
Puppy!
She's okay.
Puppy!
Fucking spoiled.
Puppy! I forgot you had a puppy. Show me your puppy.
Yeah, he's got it right now.
Oh, puppy. What was your puppy's name again? Oh,
What the pup's name?
She's dark as night, so it's really hard.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's her name?
Gabby?
Gabby.
That's right. Hi, Gabby. Gabby, sweet little angel. All dogs are good dogs. All dogs go to heaven.
She's good. She's very spoiled. She hasn't peed in the house in over a week, so we're doing great.
Oh, nice. That's a
Hell
great
yeah.
accomplishment.
Good job, Gabby. She seems like calmer too.
Yeah, she's pretty mellow.
She getting settled in. Yeah.
That's good. I like mellow dogs. I prefer a mellow dog.
She's still extremely shy. Like, nobody has been able to touch her yet,
Oh wow.
besides me. But
That just means she's your precious little baby and she only loves you, and that's sweet.
I mean, I kind of dig that because it strokes my ego, but at the same time, like
It's good to have
the
them
future-
social for sure.
Yeah.
in the future, it's gonna be an issue.
And there's not a lot of socializing right now, so
But
Yeah,
she's
but
great
good.
with dogs.
That's good.
that's good.
So I take her to the park like almost every day, and she's
Nice.
happy as shit. So there, but
So cute. Yay, Gabby.
yeah, no, she's
Dog stop.
great.
Well,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
That's like the dream, like a good apartment,
Good dog.
dog. That's the
Yeah,
fucking dream.
no, that's all super great, and my neighborhood's pretty cool. So
All right, now you just bragging.
well, it's just, I mean, it's still Oakland. Like
Just kidding.
the park going to, I had to like
Just
carry
kidding.
her over broken glass because it's still
Yeah.
Oakland. But oh, now she's getting sassy.
Hi, Gabby. Hi,
Remember
Gabby.
Dane? He's that guy that you always growl at and then you're fine with right after.
That's the right order of things with Dane.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta growl at me first. Assert dominance. I read today that connection with dogs is it's important for eye contact, and I had heard previous that you don't want to like freak a dog out by looking at it in the eye, so I always kind of like cast my eyes down. But I'm gonna try and like make more eye contact with her next time we hang.
I think it's one of those tricky things where, like, at first you don't want to,
Mm-hmm.
and then follow it up, you do want to. It's, I don't know.
I don't make eye contact with dogs I don't want to interact with.
That's true. Yeah.
I like to just pretend I'm not here.
I don't make eye contact, but when I walk by people's dogs, I whisper very quietly, "Good
Good boy.
doggy,
Good boy,
good dog,
good boy,
who's a
good
good dog," and then like just quiet enough for the dog to hear, so that it'll like run over to me and like get really excited, and then the owner's like, "Oh my god, he likes me," and I'm like, "That's crazy. I don't know why."
Why would he do that?
But I'm like secretly like,
Trying to
Always
dog
saying.
whisper.
"Who's a good doggy?" It works. It's great. It's my greatest secret. It's the best thing I've ever invented. You can use it. It enriches your life.
You just need to stuff your pockets full of chicken. That works for
Oh,
me.
That's a great idea. That's the next level for sure.
That's it. That's all of it. It's not nearly as cool as a 3D printer that uses resin and UV light. That's
I mean,
pretty dope.
we have to clean up after it, but not, we don't have to worry about it peeing on the carpet.
Yeah. What does it look like? Does it look like a normal 3D printer or?
So instead of the build plate being at the bottom and the nozzle goes around kind of like the hot glue, like the regular style, this is the opposite, where the bed is at the top and there's a vat of the liquid resin. So the build plate goes into the vat with the liquid resin. It essentially flashes a light LED below, cures the resin, lifts it up, pulls it from that plastic layer. It snaps and then it places it back down, repeats the process, and it keeps building up and up and up. So it ends up at the top. Everything is upside down, hanging from the build plate.
Whoa.
Yeah,
How
it
do you
looks
get off the build plate?
You scrape it. You gotta pry it off.
It's like a little tool, right? Like
Yeah.
a putty knife or whatever.
Yeah, I'll put a knife.
All right. Rad.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, but it's. I mean, The resin's definitely more expensive than the filament, which is what the other printer uses, and there's more processing, between the kind of the curing and the washing, which actually so far it seems to be like another 15 minutes. It's not that bad, but the build volume's a lot smaller. Like you can't build the detail is much higher. It's about 50 times higher than the regular printer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is really nice because then you don't see the lines or anything so it looks really, really nice. You get all the details on the minis.
Yeah.
But it also means if you're trying to print something big, it's going to take fucking forever. So different functionality.
Cool. I mean, if you have both, you got yourself covered.
Yeah, we are full nerddom over here.
Rad.
Ready?
Cool. Go nerds.
Go nerds.
I was
You eating your
just
keto
sharing.
ice cream? So you're eating keto ice cream?
I did eat a little bit of keto ice cream there, but speaking of nerddom, I was just sharing a how to wash your hands video with a coworker who was requesting it from a how to wash your hands presentation I gave to all the children. It's a lot of fun.
Just pretend you're a doctor.
Hell yeah, Dane. Yeah, do you do it like a doctor?
No, but I did have a really great joke that I made that none of the kids understood.
Said you wash your thumb like you're jerking it off.
Yes, that's what he said.
You tell
That's
the
not
kids
what I
that.
said.
Yeah.
Just like you're jerking it off, kids. What?
Hold on a second.
Like you're washing a carrot.
So this was my part of my
Vigorously.
presentation.
Like you're peeling a carrot.
And I said, there's 11 steps to washing your hands. Is that for real? Yep. So to help you understand or help you remember, I will be singing all of 11 steps to the tune of Jailhouse Rock.
Show's a weird tune. Children don't know Schoolhouse Rock anymore.
Wet hands with water, apply enough soap to cover all hand surfaces. Rub hands palm to palm, right palm over left dorsum with interlaced fingers. Vice versa, palm with fingers interlaced. That hand finger opposite palms with fingers interlocked. Rotation, rubbing left thumb, clasp and vice versa. Rotation, rubbing backwards and forward, clasp fingers the right hand. Palms and vice versa, rinse hands with water. We're dry throughout the single-use towel to turn off faucet. And your hands are safe, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock.
We don't hear that, by the way. So you're doing a great job without the music.
You guys
Oh, the music is
hear
there.
Music?
The music's. I heard the music.
I don't hear the music.
I don't
Really?
hear the music.
Man, for some reason, when I share computer sound now, only like 1 or 2 people get the sound and nobody else hears the sound.
Very interesting.
It's the
That is
saddest. Anyway, I was playing Jailhouse Rock.
Got it.
Only 1 kid understood the joke.
And I laughed because you fit so many words into just the very first
And
part
that's
of it.
the joke. I never finished the song because the kids didn't get it and thought it was weird. I was losing them. So.
All right, I see this isn't playing.
Luckily, that one super weird kid, Vivian, she got it. Laughed her ass off. Anyway, y'all.
She's not weird. She's hip.
No, she's super weird. Like legit, she's a weirdo. She'd have been my friend because I was the weird one too, so that's fine.
Really selling it.
I gotta close this. There we go. That one closing it up. Great. So you do your thing, Feo.
Yes. Am I doing round 2?
You get a tankard of beer, and you hear from Jill, "You got everyone's attention. What are you
Okay.
gonna do with it?" and you take a deep breath, and you hear from the corner of the room, "Vrababum-vrum-vrum."
Oh my goodness.
And you see a full elf man in pretty extravagant clothing step up. He's got long black hair to his mid-back. And he says, "Oh, we got a bard in the bar, do we?"
Oh no. I look to Jill and I say, "Jill, what is the strongest spirit that these bitters would go in?"
We got a pretty strong. Oh, I'm doing his voice now. We've got a pretty strong whiskey, I guess.
Yes. Take these bitters, mash them up, put them in the whiskey, bring it back to me very quickly. Very quickly. Very quickly.
She goes back to the bar and show us.
This?
Oh, they're black, so they're hard to.
No, but I can still see him.
Hell
yeah.
Ooh.
Very cool.
And it's plant-based?
Yeah, this one's plant-based, so it's not as toxic.
So you can
Holy
just
shit.
eat
You're so sick.
They're edible?
it.
I mean, only one.
Yeah, you can eat it one time.
You can only eat one. That's so
Ooh.
cool, guys.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you feel
Uh,
that?
Five.
There's
Wash
that.
was 5, and then cure was 6 or
Okay.
something. That's fine.
Can
Sorry.
you next test batch? Can you do snag again for me?
Oh hell yeah! I'll do anything that you guys ask me to do.
It looks so good.
Um,
That's kind of the deciding factor with buying this, because like the 3D printer is cool as shit, but it
Doesn't do
does
the-
not do
the menus very
the
well.
minifigs good. The faces are always butter.
Yeah, they're pretty like lumpy.
Yeah. We'll reprint all the fucking
Anything you
minifigs.
guys want.
All the fucking minifigs. You send that over. You send that right fucking over. I'll print it right now.
Speaking of things we printed before we get back to the actual session that we're doing.
Sure.
So Jimmy has those
Oh
things
yeah,
to hold on to.
Yeah.
So this is actually all printed.
and it pulls
Wow.
out. That's awesome. You just put like
Yeah,
a rubber band in there.
Yeah, I used a hair tie because I didn't have any
You
rubber
stole my
bands.
hair
That's
tie.
great. That's very cool.
Amazing.
Oh,
Love it.
So cool.
So,
Okay,
all right,
so
okay.
I'm about to have a very nasty whiskey.
He has this lute in his hand, and he says, "Well, folks, it looks like we've got a fellow bard in our midst, and he's too good for the lute."
Dane, can I do a perception roll to see if I see anybody who has gloves, especially if they're not actively wearing them?
Sure.
slap that bitch face.
Perception.
I bet I should probably have roll 20 up.
It's not a good roll.
It's a bad roll. Yeah, your eyes dart around, and for a bunch of like laborers and
Yeah.
dock workers,
Yeah.
everyone's gloveless that you can see.
Right. Hey, excuse me. Does anybody have a glove?
Do you not wear gloves, Feo?
I do.
No, it messes with my playing.
Oh, okay. Mary has gloves.
That's too soft. Alstamir is offering up one of her silk gloves, and
Yeah.
I'm refusing that because it is too soft.
And what do you need a glove for, boyo? You're going
Who's
to
asking?
challenge me to something? Me? Bayleaf?
Bailey, that is a hold that thought, Bailey. A glove? Does anybody have a glove?
Make a persuasion check.
Now, Dane.
What? What? What do you want?
Nothing.
What,
Nothing.
what do you want, Jimmy?
Nothing.
Speak, Jimmy.
No.
Just checking if you're paying attention, Jim. Somebody throws a pair of gloves at your face.
Wonderful. Can I do a dex check to see if I can catch them before they hit my face?
Yeah.
They hit me in the face.
You don't. They hit you square in the face. And
Okay. All right. I would like to maintain eye contact with Bayleaf, the bard. As
he's a beautiful man. He is a beautiful, high cheekbones, just pure skin. He's got like kind of like a little corset thing going on too. That's like giving him just a real nice silhouette. High boots, like the boots up to your shin, like up on your shin kind of boots.
Yeah, he's got thigh highs. He's doing the Pretty Woman thing.
He's rocking it. He says,
right.
It's been a while since we've had a rousing music battle here in Mills Landing. Isn't that right, folks? And he kind of does one of the like, hey, bring it, come on, bring it. And everyone's like, woo, yeah.
I continuing to maintain eye contact after getting slapped with the thrown gloves. I descend, maintaining eye contact, keeping my back straight and my knees bent.
So you don't pass out.
And I feel around on the ground for the glove.
You find him.
As
you raise up, she comes over with the concoction that you requested.
Yes. I continue to maintain eye contact with Bayleaf, and I grasp around for the whiskey. And I say, "Thank you, Jill." And I walk up to Bayleaf.
You have to like really like get through, because this place is, like I said, ass to tea kettle. And you got to like navigate your way around, and you just got this steely gaze on him, and he's got his arms crossed, just like
I would like to, if we do have the attention of the room, I would be walking table
100%.
to table.
Okay, you get up on the table. People are like getting their drinks out of the way, and like you almost make a misstep, and somebody like puts their shoulder underneath your foot so that you don't fall. Everyone's really invested in this.
Wonderful. Okay, I finally get up to Bayleaf. I offer him, would you like a shot, Bayleaf?
Oh, yeah, I could go for a shot.
As a gentleman, from one player of the arts to another.
From one elf to another.
Well, I'm a mudblood, but that's fine.
Oh, no.
What's this guy's boots look like, though, Dane?
What's that?
What's this guy's boots look like, though?
I'm telling you. They up to his thighs, baby.
Big, so he got new boots. Okay, good.
So I hand him the drink.
To our people.
Yeah.
Little reluctant there, huh? More on the human side. That's fair. Go.
Oh, okay, great. As soon as he throws it back, I slap him in the face with the glove. And I immediately reach back for my Bone Joe and start strumming a chord.
All right, I gotta see if he's able to catch this.
Sure.
I guess.
But I feel like if his head's tilted back, I don't know how he
It should be at disadvantage because he was not prepared.
And that drink is nasty.
Oh, I thought he was in here, but just give me 1 sec.
I like how it's just like so much fail. Just in roll 20, it's all fail.
It's all fail all the way
I think it's
down.
because Dane was making
you roll.
He's giving.
You kept doing fucking
He was
crazy
giving
stuff.
me a little extra love.
Well, you kept doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, but I kept failing.
Okay, no, this is the one. Okay, he's going to do a dex save. This is +4. Nope.
At disadvantage, right?
Well, he fails.
Why not?
Hey!
You
Doesn't
got a
matter.
5.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
You he
What
he
an
like spits it as you're like slapping him. It's like slow motion, and you do this like fling thing, and you do a pirouette, and then you just start blistering, and at that
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Rah!" and starts cheering. Alstromir, what are you doing?
And I look at them and I say, "Hey, for our people."
He gives you a
Good
little
Dane
wink.
freeze
Oh, no, we're-
for everybody else.
What am I doing? Can I make it?
What a! I'm sorry, I have to screenshot
Oh
this.
no.
Oh yeah, he was like, "Roar." It was funny.
Am I paused?
You're okay
You
now.
were.
You're okay.
You were doing full
now.
Willem Dafoe. It's a firefight.
Yeah, you were a little bit.
That's great. It'll be captured in the recording, so everything's great.
Oh yeah, that's true. Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna show
I
you,
would do it.
Dana.
I would like to do a nature check to see if I know what a bay leaf is.
Sure.
All right.
You don't. Never heard of it.
I thought
Never heard of a
bad.
bay leaf.
I was going to say they add flavor but need to be removed.
If you ever got one at a Chipotle, you'd be like, "What the fuck did they
Why is
leave
there a leaf?
plants in my burrito for?"
Yeah. So you've seen those big long threads of white people
Oh.
being like, "Why is there a tree leaf in my fucking burrito?"
That's right.
So good. So funny.
I kind
Got it
of look
all the
like I'm
time.
coming too, don't I? It's like kind of orgasmy.
Do you put your arms up?
I'm just saying the face. The face
You
itself.
don't, Jimmy? I go
It's
full
like a
roller
carnival
coaster.
ride.
Wow! Woo!
Full roller coaster.
Woo!
Jimmy got himself.
Oh,
Jimmy
got
got
me.
himself.
Jimmy's very pleased.
Because I'm just imagining the scene now. You know what I mean? Like,
Very good.
Too good.
So yeah. So he threw the
Good job, Jimmy.
through the liquid dripping down his face. And your little quip, he does give you a wink, Feo. Alstromary, is there anything you'd like to do besides the bay leaf check?
I mean, we dropped off our stray man.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped in my hole.
Sorry, man.
And, I don't know what bay leaves are. I think mostly I would like to support Draglin and come along with her and make sure if she's meeting people that I'm part of that.
Okay, so she already talked to some Dragonborn who were essentially unhelpful.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Mamma mia.
What?
I got to download this one.
What is it?
This is Jane being cool as fuck.
And how about you,
About
Queso?
what?
What are you doing during this?
5.5
All right, so I
megabytes.
write this dude a note, Nate, assuming he's literate, and I pin it to his chest, and I put 2 gold in his I don't know, in his stinky pants or something.
Yeah.
What's the
Tyler, you
We found you on the road. You were in a bad place. You probably will be when you wake up, but go. I don't know. Eat some food and maybe take a bath and maybe brush your gums. I don't know.
I mean,
It's bad.
they've got some bathrooms in this place that he'll be able to utilize.
And then I draw like a cartoon thing of cheese instead of writing my name.
Right.
And
Beautiful. Just a couple of little wavy lines coming out the top of it.
I just like, that real Swiss look.
Oh, yeah.
You know that wedge is cheese.
It's cheese.
Because otherwise it's just a triangle. So I come downstairs and I don't know at what point You tell me what I'm seeing.
I'm gonna say as soon as he did the slap, you see him slap this elf, this lithe, long raven-haired elf, and he does this, and Feo does this flourish.
Okay. So then I go to the bar and I get a beer to watch what this will be.
This will be.
Craig is kind of like, oh, this is pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be that gif pulling out the popcorn. This is gonna be good.
With the chair.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to retort with performance. Let's do this. We're going to go back and forth with performance checks. The DC is going to be 15, and the first to 3 successful checks will win over the crowd.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay. So he is going to roll. This is +6. He fails, so he starts doing some kind of flamenco type double strumming thing he's attempting, but it doesn't really fit with the vibe of the room, and everyone's like, oh, look at this jack-off, he's trying to show off. That's not what this is about. And you hear a couple of boo.
Boo!
Boo.
Too tall.
All right.
Boo!
And
Don't get that.
I give people the calm down, everybody, it's fine, it's gonna be okay, because I got the songs.
Oh, finally a good roll.
No, my
Fuck yeah.
performance is the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah. It's a specialized class. What do you play to win them, start winning them over?
22.
I do one of those, when they do the rap battles and you just slam on the opponent. Mine is a frilly ballad about how dumb full elves are.
I'm gonna add that you kind of overlay this play on flamenco sound too, to make fun of what he attempted.
I do it so good that it's insulting.
Right, but it's got a beat that everyone is down with. So I made Colt wince. It was a successful.
I get down with the beat.
Sexy they are.
Yeah, that's right.
The beatness.
And you start playing this and singing about how their ears are too long and how they don't get. You wonder how they don't get cut off during haircuts and things like that. And and then he sets his face and he starts on his lute. With a 10. Not even an 11. And he's trying to kind of play off of what you're doing, but you're really drowning him out with your banjo.
Okay. If I succeed another time, I would like to be gracious and loop him into it, in the sense that I give him an opening that is very obvious from one musician to another that he could be in on the joke.
Right.
And with the 27, should be easy to do it.
Not only are you really good at it, because you're rolling +3 more than him, but you also rolled an 18, and a 13 before that. You're killing it. So yeah, how do you gesture to him? Is it just musically you're inviting him to join?
Yeah, so I kind of dumbed down how excellent I'm playing so that he can comprehend how he might interact with it melodically.
Right.
But then I also start self-deprecating and how, half elves are just as shitty as regular elves, and we're
Okay.
all sacked of shit.
It's just like
And
power
Just
chords.
power chords, major
Just
chords.
power
Sure.
chords.
It's real easy to
Very
follow
cool.
along.
yeah, and he starts digging it, and between the two of you, you kind of get a little chorus going along.
Yeah.
That everyone starts reciting together, and then like however little room there is, people start moving the chairs and the tables aside, and they kind of like put a couple of tables on one side of the room and like gesture for you to stand up on the tables, and then they have like a little dance floor. It's like not even 5 feet by 5 feet, but like everybody's like starting to get in there and starting to really cut a rug, and the drinks are flowing and people are laughing and you guys are singing together, and it's a beautiful thing. And the Aarakocra leans over to you, Draglin, and says, "Hey, if you all want to play here any night of the week, you're welcome to. Free rooms if you play here.
Great.
I see that.
If you don't want to, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend
Uh,
you.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. It's been a long 20 years.
I stop and I wave my hands around like everybody shut up.
And everyone like ha ha ha, and the vibe kind of like settles.
More seriously, we need to find our friend's clan. They look like her. Don't be specious.
All eyes are on me, and I'm very awkward about it.
I recognize the awkwardity, and I say, okay, you saw her. Look away.
Everyone like a school of fish, just all at the same time.
We need to find her folk. They're part of that Silver Scale shop. And anybody got any leads for us? Anybody got leads for this guy who just?
We don't want to wait till morning. Is the deal?
Yeah, that's right. Good job, Dragon. Speaking up for yourself. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think.
Everybody, round of applause for Dragon in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's just living her best life.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, please, Feo.
Okay. Who am I persuading people to tell me about where they are?
Yeah, I mean, you got the crowd. 12. You hear.
They just care about my music.
One of them yells out, "I think they live in Stones Run."
Stondron.
Stones Run.
Oh, Stones Run.
The Stone Run district.
Okay, thank you. And I hit
Thank-
my door.
Thank you. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'm going to leave you with Bayleaf over here. He's excellent, everyone. We just had a little ruse there. It's all for fun, all for entertainment. Have a good night.
And Bayleaf says, "Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and can I introduce for the first time here at Mills Landing, what's your name?"
It's Feo.
Feo what?
Cool.
Feo! Ooh!
Yep, that's it. That's all.
And immediately,
Hey.
immediately, as soon as he says your last name, he like looks at you with wide eyes. And you look around the room and the vibe has completely changed.
All right, well, everybody have a good night. I don't know what's going on with the vibe, but
What do you mean? What's the difference? What's happening?
Everyone, it's very tense. It's become very tense. People are looking at you a little different. People are...
they look angry or spooked, or what's
Spooked.
the...
Spooked is the word. Spooked is the word. How do you make your way out?
Can I fart loudly to draw attention away from Theo.
It's a cheesy fart.
Make a Constitution check.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder what I would have to roll for this one. Performance? Constitution.
I'm gonna make you do Constitution.
Is that saving or just straight?
Just straight.
Straight out the pipe. I don't know what it is.
With a natural 1, which is I think your 3rd natural 1 of the night.
Yes, roll D20 broken. That's not the name of the website.
Roll D20.
I'm an old, you see.
No, I think I got one earlier.
Yeah, you did. That's what I'm saying.
My Dex, yeah, no, that was
It's amazing.
That doesn't. My Dex of all things.
Of all
Fuck me.
things. You try and squeeze one out, and you think that if you try any harder, you're going to be prairie dogging it. So you think better than to. I should just make you shit your pants right now, shouldn't I? I really should. That's a
Good to
natural
know your
1.
limits.
It was a 3. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you natural 1. Feo, how do you make your way out of this establishment? You just go towards the door?
I would, unless people, I'm okay with fear, but not anger. So if they're just afraid of me, I'm going to just totally ignore it and just make my way out.
Okay, as you start walking out, people make way for you. They move out of your way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I hope you all had a good night. Just remember, whatever you've heard about the name Ool, I saw a little bit of a change there.
Everybody make a perception check.
There was a tonal shift there, everyone.
Yeah, but just important thing is that you had a good time tonight. Remember 5 minutes ago when you were dancing?
Wow.
You said perception?
Yeah.
I think roll D20 is broken.
Yeah, roll D20 is. I think their dice are weighted. I think roll D20's dice are weighted. Alstramir, Feo, and Queso, you definitely, when he says the word "ool" again, you see a couple of people flinch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Those people over there, that's what I was referencing.
As you point to them, they avert their eyes.
That's okay. It's all right. I understand. Some people don't like the limelight. We all have our strengths. Mine is giving you an excellent night tonight. So please let that be the thing that you think of when you hear the word "ool."
When you say that, a couple people jump for sure, visibly.
Oh, this is going to be wonderful. I love the future.
You walk outside, and Sarah is flipping one of the coins you gave her against the wall, just real casual like. And she.
Sarah, I had a good night. Here's another copper.
Did you pay attention to all that?
Oh, I heard all of it. Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck? What was that? What happened?
I think maybe we should make our way somewhere else, maybe out of the street for a second.
What is her mood?
She's definitely not as chipper, but she's not. Make an insight check. Make an insight check. Let's play Dungeons and Dragons. Make an insight check.
That's a good roll. 15.
Yeah. Her demeanor has shifted. She's curious
about the Ool thing. Is this all about Ool? Little baby Ool?
Where do you suggest?
Feo, you really need to stop saying that out loud.
All right.
It's
my name, though.
Yeah. Well, whether that's true or not, and I highly doubt it is.
Do we know his last name?
You guys have been adventuring long enough, I'd imagine.
It's not a secret.
No,
Feo,
it's not a
right?
secret. No.
Then I say it is. What do you mean? What's going on?
What have my people done? Why is that name so scary to you all?
Y'all don't know about the Ools, huh? Well,
it's okay. Let's go somewhere. Hold on. Let's go somewhere.
All right. So she takes you to one of the other bars in the Reeds. It's called the Frayed Knot, and this is a
What?
little. Huh?
Get it.
What?
I'm afraid not.
Afraid.
Frayed Knot.
Can we talk and walk?
Yeah.
She
Well,
tell
no.
us
She
this, what's
every time
walking?
you try and talk about this, she shushes you until you make it to the Frayed Knot, which is
And we can't talk about robbing people or killing people in broad daylight. What kind of fantasy world?
Fire in a movie theater, bomb in an airport.
I don't know what an airport is, but I do know what a bomb is, and you probably don't want to be talking about that either.
We like bombs.
I'm gonna say on your way down, you do see a patrol of guards, the city guards. They're in fairly like elaborate armor. They have it's kind of a green and silver kind of situation is their color scheme. It's a half plate job, so they've got plate on the upper half, and they've got like chain mail greaves on and big heavy boots, and each of them carry a spear, and you can see a hand crossbow at their side, each of them, with kind of interestingly sloped helmets. And as you walk by, she gives them a nod and a smile and says, "We shouldn't be talking about this stuff out in the open, but just let's wait till we get to the
I do
tavern."
a cough. I do that. I go, cool, just to see how they react.
Okay.
I say it looks like they spared no expense.
Oh,
You just cough on me, boy.
whoa.
Boy.
One of them
How
like
old is
turns
this?
around.
That's incredibly offensive, sir.
You know what's offensive? Somebody coughing on my armor. I just polished this.
Well, I don't care what you polish. I don't want to hear about it.
I mean, it looks fine. Doesn't
Does it-
look different.
Does a 20 hit?
Tyler, yes, it does. It does hit Theo. In what way am I being?
He pops you in the nose.
Oh,
He does 5 damage.
you know,
Wait, can I defend him?
How do you want to do that?
I would appreciate that. Okay, so that'd be very sweet.
Like with no, what is
With
it
Sentinel?
called? Sentinel, yes.
Describe
No.
how you go about doing this.
There it is. Okay. Doesn't allow me to do anything that doesn't cause damage. Is it only to attack?
I mean, I would say that you got to do, like, the nature of the feat is that you do damage against these guys.
Right.
You
So
don't have
if you
to-
don't want to like break their finger or something, then I wouldn't use the feat.
Okay.
I appreciate the gesture. Okay, so I'll take the hit.
She runs in between the two of you and says, "Begging your pardon, sir. These folks are out of town. They don't know the ways of Glenvale-on-the-Water quite yet. I'll be teaching them up right quick.
Hey, you know, you get that one for free, but you punch like a little girl, just so you know.
We're going to jail tonight. Let's just lean into it.
Her persuasion check was a 17, and he flips up his visor, and he's got like a full black beard underneath, with kind of a hard-boiled like face, that of a catcher's mitt, and he looks over to his fellow guard and says, "You hear that? I punch like a girl." And the other guard responds with, hold on a second.
He's like, yeah, you kind of do.
He says, "Well, if you punch like Savrin, then that's a compliment, isn't it?" And they both like laugh and like bop each other in the chest, like guys do. You know how guys do it? They're like, ah.
And then I lean in and I say, to specify, I said a little girl. I'm
They're
not
walking away. They're not listening to you.
Oh, well, then I yell it at them.
She jumps on your back and says, shut your fool mouth up, you half-elf prick.
You turn it on low, babe.
Put it on low.
Oh, simmer down now.
She hisses this in your ear, Feo, while she's on your back. Now get in the bloody tavern before you get us all killed.
Okie dokie.
So she leads you into this lower key kind of dive bar type place called the Frayed Knot. You get some warm.
Are you sure that's the name of the place?
I like it.
And then you say afraid. I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. But I am sure. Oh, the catch-22 of it.
Oh no.
You're served pints of somewhat flat, warm beer, and you find a back kind of a, what's it called?
The VIP area?
Booth. A back little booth. And she says, now,
Specifically for whatever the opposite of a VIP is.
now, I don't know where y'all are coming from, but thrown around things like bombing the Mill's Head and talking about being an ooey, is
I like how you said it, though.
What is that?
It's pretty much asking for trouble.
And can you just pretend that like we haven't been around for the last 20 years? What might that entail, being a ooly, as you said?
Well, the Ools are the biggest crime syndicate coming out of the city of Levin.
Theo, like, he stands up, takes a few paces back, and then just raises both hands to the ceiling. Just good like fist pump, walks back, sits down. I'm sorry, go on.
Well, you're one of them, aren't you?
I am the one, sweetheart.
What does that mean?
Exactly. Keep going.
Well, I don't know much about it. I'm not, into the criminal stuff so much. But I just know that you.
I mean, you're hanging out with one of them right now.
Well,
right?
I didn't know that.
I mean,
Okay, but Theo, I'm sorry. You didn't tell us your family was like criminals.
They weren't.
No, I know. Jimmy knows that.
I'm telling Feo that they weren't. I think your dad was a baker. Didn't we talk about your dad being a baker or something?
They're normie folk.
Yeah,
but
normie.
I don't know if Feo's kind of liking this whole narrative. So he definitely doesn't want to let on that he wasn't a part of some kind of crime organization if he's all of a sudden part of one. It sounds cool.
Blooper shit.
From what I hear, they're bad. They're very bad. And any of the more unsavory folk of this town don't take too kindly to ools around. So if you could keep your name bottled up, I might be in trouble just talking with you.
Well, considering we're here for Dragland, I will keep my mouth shut.
Thank you.
What is it with you in your clan? Yeah, is it really been 20 years since y'all have been seeing your people?
Yeah, it's a long story.
I got time.
Do you have a? Are you gonna keep it secrets? I guess.
Sure.
Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
17.
She's lying.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, it just you're just gonna have to take our word for
20
it.
years. Y'all don't look that old. I don't,
It's a whole magic. It's like a curse. It's like a curse. It's like
I
a
mean,
curse.
dragonborn and half elves and I guess halflings, and whatever you are, miss. Finger, you're pointing your fingers at me.
They're
Well,
little finger crossbows. You
I
get
like
it.
your hair and I like your eyeballs on your shoulder, I guess.
Eyeball on her shoulder.
Yeah, she's got.
Oh, nice. Where's our animals go? Are they just like
Dead as fuck.
Gonzo?
Your what?
Dead.
Our Ganglefax and the
You haven't. I mean, you don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Can I play my ocarina?
Sure.
Okay, I play my ocarina. Hey, ocarina.
Hi. So she's just going to be peppering you all with questions throughout the night if you don't say anything different.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just try and hand wave it like not just being vague about it, but saying yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's been 20 years. Can you so what, tell us about the ools? Was it ools?
I don't know much about them. I just hear they come from Levin, and they're bad news, and they that's about it, I guess. Sorry, I can't be more help. I'd love to be more help.
That's fine, Miss Bellum. It'll be just fine.
Do they like come to here?
No, this isn't really their territory, from what I understand.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just kind of a kid, I just try and
You're
help
like 15?
the tourists out.
She's like 15-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're about the same age, so I don't know.
But I thought you were 20-something.
Well, I mean, don't take the 20 years into it.
Why? What? Why wouldn't he? What?
Okay, don't think about it too much. Listen.
This is crazy.
It's a little crazy, I know, but you're just gonna, okay.
You need to calm, and as the ools say, calm your tits.
Don't stop it, Theo.
Saying
Stop
that
it.
name. But you could see when you say it, like her whole, like, she kind of bristles with excitement when you say it.
Yeah.
It's the like no, like Mufasa thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Well, anyway, I guess staying here. There's also there's an inn in the Mud Fork that you could try called the Bathing Boar.
What?
That'd
For what?
probably be a little bit better.
Well, at least
Is it just a dirt bath? Is that what it is?
No, it's actually kind of a nice place for being in the Mud Fork.
Yeah. So are we just waiting until the morning to try to find dragon folk, or what's the
I'd
dragon
rather
folk?
not, but because it's not
Yeah, I
even
thought
that
we
late
were-
still. It's like 7
I'd say
maybe.
at this point, you guys walked through town. You walked. I'm going to say that as you passed by Mills Landing, you just dropped the guy outside, and then you went straight to the docks, and then you came straight back and carried him inside, so you're not carrying an old man through the streets over a bridge.
Through the woods to grandmother's house.
I'm going to say at this point it's probably 11.
Oh.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late. 10:30. 10:30.
I don't remember why I asked that. I lost track of why I wanted to know that.
Okay.
Just the probability of us making more progress on finding the dragonborn.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
I suggest going back to Mills Landing and explaining that it was you were out of town, and that it was a joke, and that you're not an ool. I could do that for you. I'm pretty good with the
I think
folks
I'm
over
just-
there.
I think I'm just going to sleep off my weird whiskey bitters drink. And if I'm needed, we'll send a carrier pigeon for me.
Oh no, you'd probably want to send a squirrel or something.
That sounds great.
I like it.
Can you rent me in advance your best messenger squirrel so that I could appear when needed?
Squirrels.
Well,
You mean?
you'd want to talk to
Sarah, what am I paying you for?
you want to talk to Xander at the Dead on Time. He'd be able to send out a squirrel skeleton to send it whatever messages you want.
Great. Here's another.
Did you say a
stupid
skeleton?
Yeah, yeah. He's a local necromancer.
Oh,
He's kind of the mail system of the town, to be honest.
is that is that weird for you? It's a little weird for me.
Not really.
Is that normal necromancy?
Well, he's just kind of a necromancer.
I don't. You either are or you aren't. It's not like a.
He
You're either raising the dead or you're not.
Well, you'll see. If you go and meet him. He's sweet. He's weird, but he's sweet. But
Okay, sounds
no.
weird though.
Are the
Sarah,
messengers taxidermy?
no,
God.
just generally the skeletons. I think he's got a dolphin, I've heard.
That sounds fancy. Rent me a squirrel. I'm going to bed.
In game and out.
Oh yeah, and Tyler's gone. Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do in this evening, or do you want to try and get a room here, or what do you want to do?
Sooner to bed, sooner to rise. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said that.
Always.
Old BJ Franklin.
So you talk to the proprietor of the Frayed Knot. You find out that it's run by a half-elf twins named Bobbin and Spindle.
Bobbin.
That's right.
Twins, Basil.
Bobbin Threadbare, perhaps.
Bobbin Loom, actually.
Very close to the reference I was making.
Close. Yes.
The main character in the game Loom is named Bobbin Threadbare.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that when I came up with these names. But Bobbin's nice enough, low-key guy, and he gives you a couple of keys for the night. How many rooms you want?
3. Right?
Sure.
Party.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gives you and he asks for a silver a room, and you'll cough it up, and you get a little shabbier. Queso, you you notice that these rooms are a little shabbier. There is no pillow. The bed is still straw, and there's a candle instead of an oil lamp.
Hey.
Just setting the tone, baby. Just giving you an idea. This is a step down from the previous place you were at.
But he's charging just as much.
That's right. Because when the inn's full, you go to the inn. So you all get some rest. Alstramary, give me a Constitution check. I like con checks tonight, y'all. I don't know. I'm feeling them.
It's the vitality.
You can barely sleep. You're getting a lot of like nightmares. You feel like you're sinking. You're constantly sinking, and you see like bubbles up above you, and you can't breathe, and it just smells like death and decay and muck, but not the good kind of muck.
Yeah, like I don't like that.
It's like the bad kind of muck, and you're honestly like half of you are terrified, and the other half is surprised that there's a kind of muck you don't like. And you're in these dreams. You start hearing like high tinny laughter, and right before you wake up, you see your frog friend, just for a flash. He's not looking good. And that's how you wake up, Alstramary.
Don't like it.
They don't serve breakfast here. What do you guys want to do?
Wow.
I go immediately to the place I'm trying to go to.
Okay.
Right away.
So Draglin is in a big ol' rush, very determined look on her face. And you... Oh, I meant to drag this out for another 45 minutes.
Draggling this out.
I say, wait, the tea's not done yet.
No, I'm joking. This will be fine. So everybody wants to go with Draglin, I'm assuming. Yes?
I have a headache. I have a hangover.
Yeah, you do. It's bad. You had some funky...
Funky monkey.
What's the word funk? What's that old song from the 90s? Funky Colmatella. What is that?
Funky Colmadilla.
Funky Colmadilla.
I don't know what that is.
That's hold on.
Yeah, the guy who talks like this.
Cold Medina. Tone
Funky
Loc.
Cold Medina. I was in blank check. Anyway, and Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Yay.
It's this fucking song.
And
Thank
well,
you so much.
in any case, this is how Feo feels, like that song.
Thank you.
And as you're walking through the streets, people are on their way to work. There's a big movement going across the bridge, so you kind of get swept up in the morning commute of people making their way from the Reeds over to the docks and Stones Run. And there are also like street vendors selling various like breakfast foods like hand pies and like boiled eggs and
pies.
and yeah.
Just all the different kinds.
Just different kinds of pies. It's just pies all the way down, baby. And so if anyone wants to grab something to eat on your way, Draglin's just head down, remembers the way, going forward.
I will quickly grab the fattiest meat pie.
Yeah.
For the hangover.
Yeah. That's a copper piece, baby.
Yep. Take it.
He bites it.
I
and
get a
says,
road beer for Feo's hangover.
You guys are great at venturing people. I love working with you.
They give you a traveler's mug, they give you a solo cup. It's but they put the boba stuff on top of it so that it doesn't splash. It's amazing. Yeah, why don't they actually do that, right? And you walk up to the Silver Scales Import Export. Their sign is swinging in the morning breeze. It's pretty hazy out. There's a low, like bluish haze that's still getting burned off since it's fairly early in the morning. How early in the morning do you think this is, Draglin?
When did we go to bed? I mean,
11?
So, 7. Like, this is probably 7 or 8 if we got our 8 hours.
Let's say 8. So it's at this point it's about 8, and as you come up to the Silver Scales, the closed sign, a silver claw from inside turns the closed sign in the window to open. And how do you want to handle this?
Go in.
You put
Draglin's taking the lead, I assume.
Yeah. You put your hand on the silver knob of the carved wooden door, and you slowly open the front door, and a bell slightly dings, letting the people inside know that somebody is here.
Ow!
You start meowing.
Ow, the
Loud
bell.
voice.
That hurt my head.
And as you say this, the person who just flipped the sign turns around and says, Draglin?
Yay!
Who is it?
It's Ezu.
What?
Ezra.
Ezra.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Draglin, is that you?
Yeah. And I embrace him.
Holy shit! Yeah, he comes over and he like gives you a hug and he like patting you like, are you real? What happened? Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Where have you been?
Okay, we saw you in a dungeon.
Yeah,
20
I got
years
out of
ago.
there.
What?
I got out of there.
What happened? How? What?
I passed out and then I woke up on the side of a road.
And no time had passed. Does he look older?
No, he doesn't. Or excuse me, yes, he does. He looks the appropriate age. Draglin, since you know how
Yeah.
Dragonborn
He looks appropriate.
yeah, he looks appropriate, yeah.
Okay.
I thought you all died.
I thought you were stuck in a dream. That's a weird thing to
what?
say. Okay, is there anybody else in this store? Is it just him?
You look past Ezu and you see two more Dragonborn, one kind of a little heftier, like taller and heftier, even for your clan, who are more alive.
Mhm.
And then you see one who's a similar build to you, and you recognize as a male and a female.
Do I recognize them though?
No, you do not.
Okay. Are they like keeping eyes on us?
Yeah, well, they're interested.
We're
you know,
making a
you
scene.
heard, yeah, the scene happened. So,
Are they silver as well? Are they the same look?
yeah, they are silver Dragonborn, of this similar build and similar dress as Draglin.
So what of the clan?
Draglin. I know you're excited, but can you just one notch down?
You can step outside if you'd like, Feo.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go outside, just lay down next to the door. And I creak the door back open, the little bell rings, and I'm like, ah.
Classic Bones waiting outside, sitting on the street.
Just let me know.
As soon as Feo's outside, I press to digitate a very loud horn on the other side of the door. But he'll never know it was me. Probably.
What's up with that guy?
He's hungover. I'm sorry. What? Tell me everything.
I guess. How long has it been? 20 years?
20 years.
The sleeping sickness has been cured. We're entrepreneurs now. I don't know. There's just so much.
What do you mean it got cured?
We found a cure.
How?
The volcano.
What volcano? Who is a volcano?
Mount Goal is a volcano.
That's something I would have known about.
It's in Mordor, Jimmy.
It's on your island.
Oh.
Lazy Eagles wouldn't take us.
What do you went? I don't understand.
I gotta look up one of your people.
My dudes.
One of your dudes. Nemiel brought a healer from the capital and used the ore that was found in our volcano to cure the sleeping sickness. It went all the way it was supposed to. We all went out looking for a cure, and one of us found it. Well, we found somebody to help us.
Who was it?
It was a healer. His name was John Stapleton. I think it's so long ago, you know.
Okay, that's a very regular American name. Does he work at Staples? No. He.
Didn't we meet a Stapleton?
That's not a name we know, right?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I say, wow. Okay. Well, that's who else is here that from back then?
Oh, here. Let me introduce you. These are this is Dara, and the thin dragonborn gives you a curt nod, and is more just kind of like curious. And this is Gemry, and Gemry kind of like steps forward and gives a smile and says, "Nice to meet you."
Yes, I guess I give whatever customary greeting.
Sure.
I don't have that in my brain, but whatever that is.
If you want to come up with one, that'd be great.
Yeah, some sort. I don't know, some sort of a bow, like a hand clasp, sort of
Sure.
something or other.
Love it.
And so I do that. Do they like recognize that?
Yeah. No, they do it right back. This is amazing.
What are
We
my
gotta get you back. There's so many people who want to see you.
I'm sure. Why are we trading now, though?
Well, after the sleeping sickness, we realized that it wasn't terribly sustainable to stay where we were. And, John suggested we branch out. We control the trading route through the the spears of the sea. We could control other routes in other manners as well. We have a fleet.
Wow. That's maybe that's cool.
Oh my God, I can't wait to get you back to the village. They're gonna go crazy.
Are my parents okay?
Your mother passed away, but your father is still with us.
Okay. That sucks.
That
I mean,
does suck.
I expected that everybody was dead until yesterday, so.
Oh my God. No, I mean, we lost some to the sleeping sickness, but it's all better.
Wow. That's great. Well, yeah, let's fucking go. Well, wait, don't you have to?
Yeah, we
have
have
to stay here.
business to finish up here. We'll be able to go in about a week, I think. Oh man. Yeah. Where are you staying?
In a shitty motel.
Oh,
In a shitty tavern. I mean, there's not motels. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It's not motels.
you tell Ezu that you're staying in the frayed knot, and he says, "Oh, I know about that place.
They don't have pillows, but it's fine.
No. We're gonna put you up. We're gonna put you up in the jaded chalice. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it.
We've heard good things.
It's the best.
Do they have pillows?
What's that?
Are there pillows?
They got, baby, they got pillows. They got pillows coming out their ears. One time I took a red dragonborn there, and it's don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's good to know you haven't changed, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Anyway, who are your friends?
Hey!
This is Alstramary Flower Water. She's going by now. This is
a water genasi. Amazing.
A what?
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 A what?
A what?
A what?
A what?
I'm looking back at the both of them, and I would like to insight check Tane.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. Nope.
What are you trying to insight check exactly?
Why Alstramary seems confused because it doesn't. I mean, Jimmy's like, Dragon rolled a 4.
Draglin, you are completely stunned by like this whole thing. Your mind is reeling, your mind is racing. You cannot keep anything together. So this just rolls right off your back. What's his face is outside. Queso, what are you doing?
Hey,
I was in the middle of introducing Queso, but then I'm kind of just like, well, but I look at you, Alstramere, I'm like, but you're, I mean, I guess you're not human, huh? I never really thought about it.
I don't know. I'm a people person. I like frogs. I like my swamp. I don't know what that means.
Okay, I rolled a 4. So this is Queso. I don't remember his last name.
Queso.
It's Fresca.
It is Fresca.
It is Fresco, right? It's Fresco.
Yeah, it's Fresco.
And then the hungover one, that was Feo. He doesn't have a last name. And the shift
Oh,
very.
yeah. No.
It's
Unconvincingly.
cool. That's
His last name's
what we're
Cool.
gonna
He's a
go
cool
with.
guy.
Cool.
We're also friends with a guy with a car. He ran away. We're only a little
A
bit concerned
car?
about it.
Like from
Have
the
you seen the-
shows?
Yeah. Hey, Ezra. Where were you? Where were you in Mind Jail?
No, my name's Ezu.
Yeah, okay. Where were you in Mind Jail?
What is mind jail?
He didn't go.
Oh.
He didn't go.
No, but we knew. Wasn't
We
he?
were searching
other
for him.
people knew he was in there.
Yeah, he woke up just on the side of the road, so he can't really give us any information as far as.
He said no time passed for him.
Ugh.
So I think
I haven't been to jail in a long time. That's when
gotta-
I was a little younger.
I just
What
feel
did
like
you
we
do?
didn't
Jail.
Finish solving
Well, you know, when you're out adventuring,
with them red dragons.
you
They're-
flirt with a
they're
mayor's daughter and you say the wrong thing here,
Oh.
and one thing leads to another, and you go to jail. I mean, I'm completely over all that now. I'm a businessman.
Uh-huh. Okay. I don't believe you, but okay.
Oh, Draglin, you haven't changed. Still a ball buster.
I'm a stick in the mud, I know. So yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe is there somewhere even more private than this that we could talk?
Sure. Yeah. We got an office upstairs.
Okay, I guess I invite Feo to come in because I don't want this scene to not have
Make
Tyler
a
if he doesn't
perception
want
check
to.
while you're staying outside.
Okay.
What are you doing while you're outside, Feo?
I'm meditating.
Just meditating?
I am whatever Feo thinks is meditating, which is mostly just trying to stop hearing things.
You're not trying to play your illness away in
No,
any way?
no. More sometimes the time it's the moments between the notes, Dane. It's not
Yeah.
always the sound.
Yeah.
What kind of checks did you say?
Perception, but make it at disadvantage.
Okay, that makes sense.
You think you see a raccoon in a alleyway nearby, but it just kind of you don't think much of it, and you go back to concentrating on your own pitiful needs.
Yes. Okay. If Draglin's going to open the door, I would like to stop her. If like,
I mean, do you see me coming?
well, like if I hear you like jiggle the handle, I like say at the door, Draglin, hold the bell.
You are
On the
too
inside
late.
or the
You are
outside?
too hungover, and the bell rings. And it pierces your serenity and calm.
We're gonna go have a private discussion. Are you good, or do you want to come?
What's the
You want
quiet?
like a restoration potion or something? I got something upstairs for you.
I like this guy. I burst in and I walk up to him.
I look at Ezu and I'm like, he has magic. I don't know. he can fix it himself.
Hey.
He's being fussy.
Hey, a hangover's a hangover.
You know it, brother. What do you got for me?
Yeah, come on up. And you walk up to his one of his offices. There's a couple offices up here. This is a pretty nice office. There's a couple of leather-bound chairs. There are like maps of ocean currents and various like sextants and things, brass instruments on shelves and pinned to the wall and things like that. There's a desk, a carved wooden desk, and then there's a glass like coffee table kind of in the middle of the room, and underneath it is a ship's steering wheel with like a couple of chairs around it as like a meeting spot. There's like nautical ropes and different knots and things like that. He's really leaned into it.
How many scales do they have in
Really
there?
lean into this.
Yeah, well, you know, it's kind of a theme.
You got it. I get it.
What?
you got to show off.
Yeah, I'm playing the part. Anyway, yeah, everyone sit down. God, Jimmy, how do you do this voice all the time?
It's hard.
It fucking sucks, dude.
I've gotten okay at I've had to learn from fucking streaming to twist voices in such a way that it's not so gruff anymore.
Well, I used to be able to do this all weekend when I was a zombie, but
I definitely remember having built up the tolerance for the old Dragon voice. New Dragon voice is not as serious. It's not as intense.
I'll be able to pull it back sometime, but right now it sucks. Anyway, yeah,
So
everyone,
go ahead.
brandy, orange juice. It's still morning. It's a little early for.
I'll have an orange juice. That is a butt. Put some orange juice up in there. Butt chug some orange juice while you're at it.
Chug some orange juice.
Get that vitamin C right into your bloodstream.
No, put it in your bottle. Right?
So, Draglin, where have you been?
And I basically say, like, you gotta keep this a secret. This is a secret.
Of course.
And then I just tell them everything.
Even from the clan?
For now, yeah.
Mind jail.
Mind jail.
Mind jail.
Mind the
You
jail.
lost 20 years.
In my
Yeah. Do you know? Are you?
That's
Does he know who we are? Who we are? The other versions are.
I've heard of your show.
Fail the poster.
It's pretty.
Oh yes, of course.
The band poster.
Wow.
Ah, huzzah!
Yeah, it's a long-running series. I heard it got canceled or something for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we
canceled.
broke out. Is the deal.
canceled it.
That's amazing. So they've got real people in those shows?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, you were in one. You were in the same show as us, right?
Mind jail.
No, he wasn't. He keeps saying he
in
wasn't.
there.
Well, we were fucking looking for you the whole goddamn time.
Oh.
Yeah,
The whole
it was
goddamn
all a
time.
trick. We were looking. If you've seen the show, there's a character named Ezra, and that's you.
You watched it and you didn't even think of the comparison.
I didn't know it was Draglin.
Like, do you ever think critically? Like, did you ever go to an English class and your teacher was like, what does the color red represent? Because you should.
All right, Miss Human, you can stop talking down to me now. And he
A what?
does air quotes in it with his claws.
Why are you?
I'm just back to finger
Why are
guns.
you air quoting human, Ezra?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
All right, because
A what?
I mean, I know she's not a looker, but
Hey, you know what they say? Beauty is only skin deep, and I don't got skin, so make of that what you will.
I mean, that's your first clue.
clue the what? Like what is it? What do you know that we don't?
Finger gun.
Nothing, apparently.
Zone of
So-
truth. No, I'm just kidding. I
You
don't have that.
You don't have that. I wish.
Ah! Classic. So, you all, what are your plans now?
Well, we need to. There's other people trapped, and so
Sounds like it.
and clearly these what do they call? I keep forgetting what they're called. The viewing houses, the view houses.
Channel house.
Channel houses.
Yeah.
These places are giving this fucking asshole power, so we're gonna blow them all up. Even the one here. I'm sorry if you like it, but we're blowing it up.
Them up?
But you can't. That's why that's a secret. It's a secret,
Yeah,
Azu.
yeah.
Canceling all the shows.
How are you going to blow them up?
A bomb.
Bombs.
You know how to make bombs?
We're adventurers.
Oh my God, Dragon.
You used to be one too, and then there was that arrow, and
I sold out. I know. I'm a piece of shit. I know.
Yeah.
do you still know how to?
I'm
how to
so
wield a
rich.
weapon?
What's that?
Do you still know how to fight?
I mean, I haven't thrown a punch in a while.
Okay.
But I mean, if we got to throw down, I'm going to throw down.
Well, I'm just saying we never stopped in theory. Anyway.
You know, I think I got my old bow somewhere in the back.
Hey,
Ezu.
I was getting there.
Uh-huh.
My head hurts.
Yeah, I know.
I
We've all been
don't-
there, buddy.
Yeah.
Did he not
and
give him the potion?
No, he did. He gave you
Okay.
the potion. It's a potion of anti-poison. You're clean. You're fresh. You feel
Oh, did I
feel
have
a
to?
lot better.
Did I have to? Was it like a set it? Like, did I have to? Was it like a suppository? Do I have to put it? Or did I
No,
just
you
drink?
just drink this light blue, slightly fizzy potion, and it's
Oh.
incredibly refreshing. And then he immediately gives you a small tumbler of brandy.
Oh, well,
Nice.
that's very nice.
It's blue Gatorade. It's
Ezu,
cured of
baby
hangovers.
doll, sweetie pie.
Oh, this is who he is. All right.
I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I would really. I need clarification on this human thing for our companion over here. And if
Listen, I misspoke. Sometimes I see things and I say things. It was just off the cuff. I apologize.
I really like you, and I apologize
And
as
I
well.
apologize to your human friend, Miss Alstra Mary Waterflowers.
That's wonderful. Okay. So charm person, can I get a little bit more? I mean,
Okay. So this is a verbal and the S, which is hand
Somatic.
movements.
mhm.
And it takes you 6 seconds to do this. Draglin, you see Feo
If he starts
starting.
casting a spell, I smack him
Ow!
in a way that will distract him.
If he's gonna stop me, then he has to roll for it. I don't say
All right.
that he gets
Give
to
me
do
a.
that.
Give me a.
I mean, I smack him and I say, "Stop it."
No.
What, you casting a spell on me, buddy? What's going on here?
I said I apologize.
I bring you into my house. I give you a restoration.
Look, I need this piece of information. We could be traveling with a sea hag, and we don't know about it, and you're
Not
being
a sea
nonchalant
hag.
about it.
Baby, you know it.
She's not a sea hag.
What is she? You
I
said like
wish.
you hinted that she wasn't human, and before I wasn't in the room, so I have no idea what you said.
Oh shit! Metagaming as hell. Oh, look at this asshole. No, everything's negated. You didn't hear any of that bullshit.
All I heard,
Feo.
no, all I heard was that you just did human, and so I acknowledge that I don't know what you said before.
Okay.
So I'm just acknowledging what I didn't know.
Whatever you want to know, you ask your friend. It's not my story to tell.
Okay, 1 second. What?
Hey.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll get to that later.
That's for later.
I apologize to derail this, the purpose of this journey.
No, I mean, we're just getting to know each other, man. I appreciate it.
I can't answer.
So,
What
Yeah,
about you,
anyways.
Wallflower? What's your deal? Gestures to Queso.
What? Why would you gesture a case?
Water?
See what I'm talking about?
wallflower.
Oh, a wallflower.
Yeah, I
Cue
thought
Ball
that was-
over here hasn't said bullshit since he walked in here. What's up?
He's a real meditator, opposed to me.
Now,
Who's a
now can I fart?
Yeah, I guess you can fart wherever you want, man. I don't care.
I'm not asking. Can I roll for that or?
Yeah, make another Constitution check.
Constitution.
There it is.
Yeah, you let it rip. And there's like a beat. And then, Draggle and your friends are great.
I'm just doing the nose pinch. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, come on, you stick in the snow. Get that fucking icicle out of your asshole and let's have some fun.
I won't. It's staying there.
God damn it, it's good for you being back. This is great. You know, I used to bust her chops relentlessly.
We don't need to talk about that.
I'd get her so drunk.
You know what? I could use an old Draglin story. Why don't you give me some? Tell us something embarrassing about Draglin.
No, that's okay. No, really.
Draglin,
Do
Draglin
it.
was afraid of heights until she was at least 7, which for us is teenage years.
That's
How
good.
I was
embarrassing.
fine. It was
And
fine.
We had to climb the mountain once, and she passed out. I had to carry her on my back.
I'm looking at everybody. I was just resting my eyes.
Understandable.
It was high. I was tired. So I was taking a little mountain nap. It's not,
So it had
it's not
nothing-
everyone does it. It's normal. It's regular.
Are you disputing the heights aspect? So you're just saying you were just sleepy, or you
I was just
happened-
taking a little. This is just a little nap.
Give me another one, Azu. That was pretty good.
No. Like I said, it's her story to tell. She can tell the story.
I want
she
another
wants.
one though.
Yeah, well, we don't get what we want, do we? And he like gets a
cool.
little
Draglin's
serious
so
after that. He gets a
Forever.
little serious. Anyway, I'm glad
After
you're
what?
all here. I'm gonna
It kinda-
set you
it
up in
kinda-
the jaded chalice, and this is going to be great.
Hey, just you might want to get one more room because we might have more
Well,
friends.
I mean,
showing
3
up at any
rooms should be
moment.
plenty, right? If we're
Oh yeah,
sharing
good point.
like we always
Yeah.
do.
I mean, I would love my own room if that's
Wait a
an
second.
option.
Wait, you all have that car from the show, right?
We do,
Well, that's what I mean as far as people that might be joining us.
in theory.
Can you make more?
Probably not, but I mean, maybe. Why? Oh, you want to sell them? That's okay. Yeah.
Above ground shipping? Oh
Are you
my
doing-
God. Is
are
it
you doing-
magic? Can you make it magic?
It
Are you
is
doing-
magic.
Are you
Life
doing
says
underground shipping currently?
They're
No, we're
they're
doing
chips.
by sea. It takes fucking forever.
Oh.
Oh my God, Draglin. Oh boy. Oh,
I mean, can you just
can't wait.
duplicate a magic thing? Is that a thing you can do?
I mean, with enough gold, you can do a lot, baby.
All right. Well, cool. I mean, maybe it'll be. I don't know if we're ever getting our car back, but if it comes back, then we'll
I might have to take it
we'll let you know if
apart,
it comes
but
back within this week that we're here.
yeah, we'll take a look. Oh my God. This is amazing. This is the best. Draglin's back. She brought
Yay.
more people. I'm without words.
I'm glad you're excited.
Does any of this feel fishy, or are we good?
You want to
No,
make an
he's
insight
just
check?
a horny businessman. You know. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's cool. As long as it's just
This all feels on track, honestly.
not like he's not gonna try to kill us for the car or some shit.
He's an opportunist. He's always been an opportunist in all things.
All right, so in that
Didn't used
case,
to be a
I
business guy, but you know.
Not
in
a
that
no.
case, I have had this is a conversation that we've just had in front of him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Well, that's all I need.
I sort of like give him like a backhand in the not adventurer's belly, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's killing anybody.
Ballbuster, or egg buster, I guess, since we're fucking dragons, right?
I think we're mammals enough. I don't think we
Mammals
lay
enough.
fucking eggs.
You guys are a bunch of bad dragons.
All right, this is getting weird. I've never thought about you that way, Draglin.
Well, good. None of us lay eggs.
I'm gonna send a dead on time over to the jeweled or the jaded
What was
chalice.
that?
Oh, right. They got fucking little skeleton creatures that deliver the mail here. Isn't that cool?
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah.
very
that's
weird. We
awesome.
did hear about this.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Can
he's
I have
over.
one?
What's that?
Can I have one to love and cherish
I don't
forever?
know. I mean,
as my baby?
you got to talk to the guy. That
Yeah, you get it from the necromancer, but
Oh,
those
I'll talk to that guy.
he's over in the reeds. The town leader, Ika, he doesn't like that guy being in Stone's Run.
Does the town leader make furniture, cheap furniture?
What?
Does it have a weird? Does it have a different language?
Oh
Like Swedish or something?
no, his name's Ike Erasmus.
Oh,
He's
not
the
IKEA Erasmus. Okay.
no, Ike.
He sounds like an idiot. Have you heard the name of this town?
Glenvale-on-the-Water. I thought it was kind of nice.
Yeah, but it's on the water, which would imply that there's another one that's not on the water.
I don't know.
He's really stuck on it. I just agree. It'll be quicker.
No, I'm trying to think of situations that are like.
Just like, can you magic his hangover back? It's better.
I guess that's like bad gammon implies there's a good gammon.
Bad gammon?
No, that'd be front gammon.
Front gammon.
Back gammon and front gammon. I don't know. I haven't played it.
But you see
backgammon,
this-
that's wild.
I misremembered, so sue me.
Oh, we're suing. We're gonna turn this into a legal campaign.
Don't be messing with. I'll get my lawyers on you.
Hey, adventuring party. While my hangover is clear, I am quite sleepy, and Feo collapses on the floor.
Yeah,
I
think
have
we're
to
gonna
go.
wrap up there,
I have to go do a. Okay.
But next session, you guys are going to the Jaded Chalice, to like claim your rooms. I'm just putting my headband back on.
Hell yeah!
I'm adjusting.
No, you lagged out for a second.
Oh. And then who knows? Maybe a fucking car with a friend named Gerard will be rolling back into
A
town.
car named Gerard Driver.
For a sexy adventure with Moto.
Yeah.
I hope they fucked.
You mean car and moto?
Yeah.
Gerard and Moto.
No.
Hey,
Gerard is horny.
menage a gears. Like, get all three of them in there. Like, you can enter a car. Like,
They
bottles.
just both get in the trunk.
Your face.
All right. Well, I gotta go.
No. Why D&D makes you fuck everything?
All right. I
All
love
right,
you
guys.
guys.
Have a good
Goodbye,
couple
goodbye.
weeks. I'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.